What is up, everybody? We have Mando here today.
It's Omar.
I'm Brian.
Yeah, we have no fourth today.
No, we couldn't get anybody else.
The fuck, are you British or Australian?
Oi.
Oi.
That doesn't answer the question.
All of the above.
Oh.
You could be whoever you want to be. All right.
Okay.
We couldn't
what
get
we-
the other guy, Adrian, today.
Oh yeah.
I wanna
He
s-
just didn't reply.
He didn't reply.
He didn't reply. He doesn't.
Well, I mean, I guess he was.
He's probably busy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here goes. I just want to say sorry. I forgot my laptop last time, and then
Oh yeah. I keep fucking up the audio. This is the third. This is like the fourth. Well, yeah, maybe like the fourth podcast. I shot two alone, and they were like getting better, and then They didn't even save.
they didn't. Oh right, you were asking me.
It was
They
like
didn't even say.
I saw like you posted. I think was it you that said like, oh, we're not gonna be able to like post a podcast like on YouTube or anything because.
Oh, I think Omar is on like the.
I was like, fuck.
I'm on Instagram and SoundCloud. I'm doing a horrible job as like social media management. This is why I'm not a marketing major, man.
I was like 2 hours and 37 minutes of like a podcast just like gone.
Dude,
No, the one we recorded was 3.
3 hours?
I think it was like 3.
no,
serious?
it was
It was like 2.
it was like
it was
two.
up there.
It was 2 and like 2/3, man.
But
It was
it didn't
quality.
sound right. Yeah, it just
was
didn't
quality
sound
content though. It was
right.
really
It was
good.
good.
That's how it was, right? Yeah.
But it's just there was no way I could have put it because Omar talked for a good session of it, and you couldn't hear it like you at all.
It was me. And
It was just
Adrian.
like wah, 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 wah. And then I was just like, yeah, dude. And then you're like, wah, 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 wah.
Oh.
So I couldn't post that.
So yeah, we're now buying new mics. We're throwing all these away.
No, we're not. These are good.
No,
mics.
we're just gonna every time we do a podcast, we're just gonna remind Omar like every, like 30 minutes before he shows
It
up.
wasn't even Omar's fault. It was more my fault just because the damn computer didn't record.
Mhm.
But,
Well-
it would have helped that Omar brought his because he's like kind of... Okay, so this is the first laptop I've ever owned. Like, I've never... Like, I've used the computer for, like, cool games, like cool math games. And then we had, like, this typing thing back in, like, 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all the typing I know. And then I tried working at Spectrum. Well, we know with like the Spectrum job. I sucked at computers. I learned how to like flip the screen sideways. And that was like my biggest accomplishment ever. Just being able to flip the screen. And then like when we would all go to lunch, like people would have to lock their computers if not, like you get in trouble. So I would always go around like flipping everybody's.
Mm-hmm.
Like whoever would just leave it open, they'll flip it, and then you'll just hear, "What the heck?"
They're
And
gonna
I'm
be
just
working
like,
with their head sideways.
I'm just like,
You just hear them in the back giggling.
no, I'm just like, I just like turn back,
Just
give
yell
him
a
little
random
peek.
ass name that doesn't even work there. Bro, I
Nah,
need
dude.
help.
We were pretty close though. Like I would do to everybody. Like I didn't really care. And then it was funny. We were all just close. It was
What
funny.
if he just did it to like with that one person that just like literally just like doesn't even like you at all? It's like that fucking asshole.
I mean, I don't know. I like to annoy people to the point where they're just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna give in,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just start laughing.
Mhm.
So maybe they didn't hate. Maybe they did all hate me, right?
They got happy as soon as you left. They're like, thank God for that guy fucking leaving.
Yeah, it was fun though. There was like a lot of different age groups.
When you're there for like, how would you say, like a month?
Yeah, like a month. It was a good
Mhm.
month though. It was a
Mhm.
great month.
I mean, you were flipping everyone's screens. I'd hope it was a good month.
It was fun until we actually had to do work. Yeah, and then everyone was like, no one was communicating. It was just kind of stressful.
That's every job though.
Yeah.
It's your coworkers honestly make your job a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends.
It depends on the other environment.
Yeah.
That's why I say your
Like
coworkers-
sometimes,
Yeah.
coworkers create
sometimes I
that
like doing my job, and then sometimes I just hate the people.
Yeah.
I hate like customers, and then I hate like just employees.
Mhm.
We got into a whole rant last time about customers. Let's
No,
not-
but yeah, like you bring up a good point. Like you know how you say some customers can be annoying, or like some not customers but employees,
Mhm.
like your fellow employees, they could be annoying. But I mean, I don't even have fellow employees. So that's why I'm just like fuck.
I hate you, Dad.
Basically, there's times we fight because everybody fights, you know. And like he just tells me to do something else, and I'm just like I'm doing this. I'm gonna go do that after. Like chill, you know.
Mhm.
I'm not that fast. Like he's a fast worker. I'm not as fast as him, you know.
Mhm.
I don't have as much experience.
But that's like every Mexican dad that's worked in construction for a while. Like they'll tell you something to do something, and then when you do it, it takes you like maybe like an hour,
Yeah.
maybe to 2 hours, and then they look at you and they're like, "That's a 15-minute job," and you're just like, "Well, fuck
Dude, but
off."
that's what like I'm trying to figure out the analogy of everything, and like why my dad teaches me that way, and it's just because that's the way he was raised,
Yeah, no.
and everything goes back to like when we were little, and the way my dad tells me how his dad used to teach him like how to work on the field, like they would grow what is it, rice?
Maize.
No, yeah, maize. They'll grow
Which is
corn and
corn.
beans. And he just like tells me that every time they were out on the field, like his dad would always just get mad at him, and he'll be like, you have to make a straight line for at least 200 yards with like a hoe, like just not a bitch, but like a hoe, like the tool,
Not the one to tool up and press up.
yeah, the tool, and you have to make like a straight line, and if not, you'll get in trouble, because you know how nowadays they have the tractors where it just makes all the lines.
Like, would he tell you that his dad would beat the shit
Yeah,
out of him?
yeah,
Like, because my dad would tell me the same shit too, and like,
Dude, they struggled. Like they had to drive. They had to like there was no cars in that little town that they lived in for a while. So they would go like, or then they couldn't afford the cars. I think.
where's your family from?
They're from a little
The state?
like town in, I think it's San Luis Potosí.
Potosí is a state.
I don't know. I don't know Mexico.
Because I know my dad. Because I know both my parents are from
Yeah.
Jalisco, but my dad's from Villa Guerrero.
Mhm.
I can't pronounce my mom's fucking city.
Yeah, it's deep in there, and like they didn't have a lot of money, so they had to ride like the donkey out to work, and it was like a 2-hour donkey ride just to get there, and then you still gotta work all day, and then even when you get tired like from everything, you come back on and you gotta go home on the donkey for 2 hours, and it gets dark out there. There's no street lights, so it's just bad.
Yeah, no, it's
You don't got no headlights on a donkey.
Yeah, you might.
A donkey with.
You just hang on like lanterns by the ears.
Nah, the stories your parents tell you,
Dude,
like,
they went
they're
through some
bad,
shit.
Yeah.
Like,
So you see why they're like, honestly, now sometimes I see why my dad's the way he is. So I'm just like, yeah, well,
yeah, that's what I wanna understand why he's like that.
No,
not
I
everyone's-
don't.
No.
Fuck no. Like I when I was like 10, we went to Mexico.
Yeah.
And it was during fucking farming season
Mm-hmm.
or planting season.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, man. I was a 10-year-old. Like that story of like going for 200 yards. I don't know how far it was. All I know is just like fucking my dad owned like 10 acres.
Yeah.
Or my grandpa. So I had to fucking go do 10 acres worth of like hoeing, and I'm just there like I was 10. And then my dad was just looking at me like doing his job as fast as he could because he realized I fucking
Have you seen
sucked.
that? Have you seen that meme that's been out like for like the past like 2 weeks? Of,
Which
like
one?
that it was from the movie Holds. And with the chick is like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Oh, that's too damn bad. Omar's that little girl.
Well, that's too damn bad.
I swear, dude, Brian just finds ways to try to roast me.
No, I'm
You're
just
holding
kidding.
the L's. You always start off with the L.
Yeah, I know, but still, every podcast he just comes after my throat, man. I'm starting to feel like he's
Sometimes-
personally attacking me. Sometimes.
we need to like get
No.
got at, get got at.
Hey man, he attacks me every day.
He's gonna use that jujitsu on me. Is that what you're doing?
Brian right now is making you mentally stronger.
Use the anger. Use the
you think
anger.
more shit than all of us.
Use
You
the
probably
anger
take
that you
more
have
shit
on
than
me,
all of
man.
us, honestly.
I have to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we're making you stronger right now.
Mentally.
Wanna go for it?
Fuck that, man. I'm done. I realized like a couple days ago, I was like, man, do I really want to like be that guy that just like tries to just go after hoes? And I was like, nah, I don't
Wait,
want to be that guy.
when was this? Because I feel like you always tell me this shit and then it just
It
goes
was like
back.
3-4 days ago.
Oh, okay. All right. That's pretty recent.
Because I was like discussing it with one of my coworkers because he's 23
Yeah.
and he got out of a long-term relationship and he was talking to someone. I'm looking at Brian just play with that.
Sorry.
So,
Brian's playing with the extra mic that we have.
No, I always have something like last time. It was just like a
Where's the
random
damn fidget
like.
spinner?
we need to give it to him.
Like last time I was playing
Here,
with
play with the elf for a
the
little
what's
bit.
that thing called?
Oh, he's gonna give you that, huh?
What's that thing called? The word.
It's a little. Wait, the what?
The thing that measures.
Tape measure.
Tape
Measure.
measure. Yeah, I'm holding the L already.
I
So
moved it to the other side so you won't grab it. And you just
that's why I was playing with it last time. All right, go on, Omar.
But no, like he's 23 and he's talking about like how he wants to be more serious relationship and like all this stuff and like he like thought about being a hoe himself, but it just wasn't something he could do. And I started thinking about it. And I'm like, I think I can't be a hoe either, just because I don't want to like. I think that me personally, every time I jump into a new relationship, God damn it, bro. I keep on seeing.
It's interesting. It's just swinging back and forward. Like, for y'all viewers out there,
And for
y'all
the
see
people
what we're talking
listening,
about.
But
Hey, do it like a full 360 on that horror.
I can't. It's gonna block out the mic.
No,
Like, you're gonna hear it.
Oh,
God damn, we're
that
fucking
was
idiots.
cool.
We're fucking idiots. We're
Dude, it
entertained
looked
by
from,
this.
From my like angle, it looked like it did a full 360.
I was trying to earlier.
Tempted.
I'm gonna admit
Oh wait,
it.
if you move it up.
Yeah, but then like I can barely touch it because my fat thumb and my fat fingers.
Speaking of fat,
you could use the middle of the section.
Oh, true.
Come on, Brian, problem solving.
Yeah, but then
let's get this. Come on, do one.
come on, one 360 with that. Come on.
Hurry, dude. We gotta move
Come
on.
on.
We gotta move on, Brian.
Come on, man. You're the reason we're
The
being
viewers are
held
getting.
back.
Hey!
Oh.
All right, that's enough. That's
Okay. So speaking of fat,
Uh-huh.
our new fucking heavyweight champion of the world in boxing, man.
honestly don't know like much
Wait,
about
Did,
it.
did you not see him though?
Wait,
I
let's
saw
go
the
back to
video and
relationship
shit,
real quick
but-
before we.
Oh.
What, go back to the relationship.
Oh no, like
sorry.
he was discussing how
He just doesn't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
he-
stop. Like he wants to stop doing what he's
so
doing.
he
No,
doesn't
he-
feel
he
like
was-
he's a whole type.
like it's because everyone understands how they are.
Yeah.
Like there are some people that legitimately can go from relationship to relationship with no problem.
But it's just I feel like people like that just block that out, you know, like that. Maybe they don't feel they just feel the need that they need to have someone there.
Well, yeah, that's what I was realizing. Like
Yeah.
that's what like I was gonna
Yeah, I
go
don't-
into.
Yeah.
Is because he started saying that, and I was like started thinking to myself like, am I like just am I trying to just get into a new relationship? Because we're both going after the same girl.
What the hell?
Yeah, like I'm.
What the fuck?
Well, I found out after, and I was like,
Oh,
okay,
okay,
and I was
okay.
like, and he's going out with her right
Yeah.
now, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, like whatever. And I was like, started doing
Shit,
like,
that's right. I had a date with. I'm just playing.
and I started just thinking about it, and I'm like, I think I'm just like jumping into relationship after relationship because, like I haven't like mentally worked myself. through it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna back away from it, not try to be a hoe, not try to
Mhm.
talk to anyone, and just.
I feel like the gym's been helping me out with that because, like, when I go, I think about all this shit. You know, like, do I really need a fucking girlfriend right now?
And then
Like-
you start focusing on your training.
No, and then I was thinking, like, you know what? I spend 3 hours in the gym. If I get a girlfriend, I lose at least 2. You know, you gotta hang out with your girl. You
I
gotta
lose at
hang
least
out
5
with her.
minutes.
But you gotta do shit with them, you know. And then that's already like 2 hours right there. And then after the 2 hours, you're just like, damn, I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm just gonna stay here.
And to be honest, you get fat. Well,
Yeah, I mean, you do get fat because you stop.
You
You, know,
start
like
going
right
out
now,
and eat.
right now, I'm in this routine where I go to the gym. I work out for 3 hours almost every day. You know, I was certain things.
rest day.
Nah, not really rest day. I just,
Wait,
I-
I'm trying to make you look good.
yeah,
man.
I don't, bitch, I don't look
I'm
good.
joking.
Bitch, I don't look good. I just, I eat what I want, and it just, I'm feeling good right now. You know.
Yeah, the training's good for you.
Yeah, my training schedule is not a strict training schedule. It's more like of a lifestyle, and I feel like I could live off of that. And there's not really a place for a woman right now, you know, at the moment, unless it just like randomly just happens.
Yeah,
But I have no time right now. Shit, I got the podcast, I got gym, I got work. If I don't focus on those 3 things, there's no future for me.
I'm work, school, gym, and
Yeah, and fucking 4 hours in hose that you've invested, and then now you're just like, you know what? You're
No.
realizing, you know, fuck that. I don't need that shit.
Well, no, it was just like I realized mental health and like
So, oh,
Fucking freshman.
nah, but mental health is
Fucking
like
Frank.
a big thing.
Yeah, dude, that, and I feel like the gym's been opening my mind to all this shit, and I'm just like, why do this if it's not making me happy? You know, I gotta keep trying to make someone else happy
Yeah, I
when
feel
I
like
could just be myself.
I feel
you
like
know?
you should at least take 10 minutes of your day, at least if you don't, because I know some people don't have like that much time.
Yeah,
But at least 10 minutes to like reflect on yourself and just figure out what's going on in your life. Because
Dude, like,
a lot
not
of times
even-
we get into a
Mhm.
routine and we don't understand what we're doing.
don't just like sit there and do nothing. You know, go to the gym, go for a run, and while you're running, think about this shit.
Or even meditate.
Yeah, meditating. You know, I've been
so what is like meditating like, specifically?
meditating. Okay, you want to explain? I don't really know if I even know, honestly.
Well,
Because
like-
like y'all are explaining it like basically to me because
Bro?
like I'm just the one that's like
You're
just
the
like,
one messing with our fucking mind.
Dude, I've
No, because I'll be just the one that just like sits
Well, no.
there and just think about like what am I doing?
If
Like,
we ever
Well,
thought
no,
about-
that's pretty much what meditation is. Is you
Yeah.
sit down, you start controlling your breathing, you can on what you're doing, like physically, or like what you're pretty much just start focusing on yourself, and you try to slow down your body.
mhm.
And then once you start realizing, like it can take a couple minutes. For me, it's taken a couple minutes to go into like at least 2-3 minutes and to go into a full meditation.
Yeah.
But I'll sit there, I'll close my eyes, and I'll just start focusing on my breathing. And after a while, I start I'll slow down my breathing, and then I just a moment of me just continuously focusing on things. Oh shit! I nearly dropped the mic. But just continuous.
That was so bad. I nearly dropped the mic.
But it's just continuously focusing on like yourself, and then you start thinking about like thoughts start coming in, and you just start focusing on those thoughts. Or at least that's my form of meditation.
Yeah. Well, for me, my meditation, like I say, I spend 3 hours in the gym, but it's not because I'm like I'm working hard, but I don't feel it because I'm thinking about all the things I went through that day, like what a problem that's bothering me. Like I'll try and solve it in the gym. Like I'm lifting, but I'm not even paying attention to the lift. I'll put on weight and then I make sure I have everything like right, and I'm thinking about the thing like, oh shit, if I did this way, would this help? That I feel like that's kind of my meditation.
He's doing 4 plates for reps, doesn't realize it. Just
I tried going for 315. That was my max before, but I didn't hit it this time. But I mean, it's been a month and I've lost like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, not really a month. It's been like.
Irregardless, 5
It's
pounds
been a while.
is 5 fucking pounds.
No,
dude.
dude, to me, like I'm saying, I haven't changed anything to make myself lose 5 pounds. I'm just being myself,
Yeah, no.
And that's why I'm like, oh shit. Like I kind of gained a little bit more weight recently because I've been eating more. But I mean, shit, I don't care.
I'm doing actually. I like. Sometimes I have like self discussions. Y'all ever do that where y'all just start talking like kind of to yourselves, but mentally?
No.
Oh,
You've never done that, Brian?
Oh,
I mean,
Brian, okay, so let's see.
That's just
Let's go through a day of
that's
Brian.
like-
All right, let's go through a day of your just a regular day that you go through every day. Like
work based.
let's say it was a work day
work day.
where like you went to work, and did what you had to do, and then what do you do after work? Let's go through that.
just plays Xbox.
It's just like literally boring. I
know,
wake
but talk
up.
about
Okay,
it.
so let's say
say
7 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
I wake up. And if it's the day, I have to wake up and feed my dog because me and my sister like switch like back and forth. Like,
See,
we-
but
like,
that's not
Tuesdays-
boring. That's cool. That's interesting. You're starting off your day, taking care of another thing.
Yeah.
A puppy, right?
I love that man. I love that dude.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're already starting off the day good.
Yeah, and then I just like feed him and then like just watch him, like make sure he doesn't shit on the floor, like he's doing. And then you gotta make sure he doesn't do that, and then
Yeah.
make sure if he's sniffing the floor, it's like, go, we gotta go,
They
we
come
gotta
up,
go.
you hold 'em.
You just open the door, or does he know himself, or
You call
have
out
to-
his name, and then you walk towards the door, and he knows you're.
Oh, okay, so he knows more or
He
less.
walks
like you.
towards the door, and then like if he sees you grab like his
The leash or whatever.
his leash,
Uh-huh.
then he knows that he's just gonna stay there, and you have to wait for him. He's gonna wait for you to put it on him, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna start working towards.
he
Did y'all
already knows
teach him
the
that,
routine.
or like it was just kind of habits, right? Like
Because
just-
we do that.
they
We
keep
do that
doing
for
it.
him like maybe like 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Either that's the front door or the back door. The
Yeah.
front door, if we're walking towards the front door, he gets
Yeah.
more excited.
Dude, it's crazy how we have pets, and they understand us.
Yeah.
Like just from doing things repetitively, like
Mhm.
they end up getting it. Like you're gonna grab the door, they'll go run to the door.
Mhm.
Jeff does the same shit when he wants to leave the room. He's like, meow. He just looks at us and he has his tail up, and then we gotta come open it for him, and he just runs out.
Yeah. And then I think just watch him, and then like after that, since this is a summer vacation,
Yeah.
my sister's just sleeping downstairs already. So it's like, oh, all right, see ya. I'm gonna go back upstairs and go to sleep, and then I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Depending on how much, it's like if I'm really tired, depends on how much like I slept the day before. And then I wake up like at maybe like 12,
Mhm.
and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat, and then if I have to take the dog out to eat again, I mean to shit and pee, whatever, and then take him out.
Yeah.
And then another 2 hours of just me like doing whatever, because like just not really anything. Like I don't need to go anywhere. And then I just like wait for like 3:30 to come around, and then just go to work, 4 to 10, or 4 to 10:30, because you fucking
So
take
when
us
you get to work, do you say hi to anybody? You just walk in?
show up, and like if people say hi to me, I say hi to them. But then like I don't really say anything. Like,
Says he
if like I
fucking
mean,
hates all of y'all.
if
That,
people
like-
make eye contact with me,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, hey, what's up? But like if like I'm not just gonna go up to like
Yeah.
somebody who's not even like paying attention to me. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not. I just feel like
I
I'm
want to
just.
be more like that person that just comes up to you randomly, instead of like the one that looks around and then like you don't know if y'all made eye contact, so you're just like
Yeah, just like
I'm awkward like that at the gym.
uh-huh. I mean, yeah, but I feel like that like just right now because I had to go pick up my paycheck before I got here, and like I think there was maybe like about 7 people there,
Yeah.
but I only said hi to like 3. Because like I went to go get like lemonade, and
Uh-huh.
then like I saw like one of the employees was like, hey, what's up, Brian? I'm like, hey, what's up? And then like I was walking out the back door, and it's like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. And then I just like dap somebody. That's it.
Damn,
But-
you just hit the.
That's cool though.
Like 4 to 10:30, and then and then just me get home,
The
For sure.
Xbox.
No, for me for sure. Like I already know that. Like if there's like a special day where like we get out specifically at 10, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get on early today. And then like I
I'm
get
coming home, boys.
I get home.
Same
Like
for
it takes
me.
me about 15 minutes to get home.
Mhm.
Like I already know like if
Yeah,
I get
you
lucky
have
with the
a-
lights. And
Do
then
you
I
have a
get,
certain light? Do you got this light at this corner?
I already know. I think I have about 4 or 5 lights. But from here, from my house to my work, and then like I just like I get home, I eat whatever's there, or if I get something to eat,
Mhm.
and then by 11 I'm like, oh, if it's like 11 and I'm already done, now I'm just on my phone like downstairs. I'm like, oh, I gotta go shower or shit shower or whatever, and then I just like I'm like okay, and then I get dressed, put on some deodorant, get on Xbox. Just the days where like nobody's on, and I just play by myself for like about an hour and a
See,
half.
that's probably your meditation right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't think about it, but that's your meditation because you spend a good hour, just
Like if I'm
you're,
by
you're-
myself,
you're just
then
sitting there. You're just thinking by yourself. You're in your own head.
yeah.
So
Oh.
what do you think about in these moments, Brian? Tell us the truth, man.
Basically, me being lazy, me wanting to do stuff, but just not like motivating myself to do
and
it.
yeah, that's what I've been trying to change. Like that's why I want to start the podcast because I'm trying to motivate myself to do other shit.
Yeah, like I
That's
want
good.
to.
You gotta now. What do you want to do with their extra time? That's the question you gotta ask yourself, man.
Actually, I already know. Like
Yeah?
I want to go to school. Like
You want to go back to school already?
Just want to go to school.
Like
just
online school or?
No, like actual school. I want to like go see people. I want to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
go talk to people. I
Yeah.
just want to like just go to school and like. I already know, like back in like Burbank, I wasn't that like social,
Mhm.
but I had maybe about like 3 or 4 people that I talked to. Like that's how I talk to y'all, and that's how I'm talking to y'all now, cause I talk to y'all a lot. Y'all are like my main friends.
Yeah.
But like,
Squad
and then
shit.
like I want to go to like Northwest Vista,
Yeah.
cause like it's by my house,
Uh-huh.
and then like if I stay at TJ's, then yeah, I stay at TJ's. Because like it's not that far. I mean, it's not that bad of a schedule. It's
Actually,
like I
go
might
to
cut it
school,
down to like maybe like 4 days a week instead of like
But
5
do
or
you know
6.
why? Yeah, but do you know why you want to go back to school?
Just-
for what? Just to be in school?
Just not to work at like restaurants and stuff. I don't want to be working at there like
Yeah.
the rest of my life.
Have you thought about what you want to do though?
I want to do mainly. I wanted to do like TV stuff
Uh-huh.
or like radio stuff.
Yeah. Well, you've always been interested into that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
but that's why I wanted to do this
Doing that-
because like this is
yeah.
like
This is
that-
the closest
I've been
thing
wanting to
ever,
do
no?
this,
Yeah.
and like we're not like we're starting off and like
Mm-hmm.
like 40 to 50 people. That's like
Dude, and it's weird because you say you don't like talking to people, or like it's not in your like your thing, but you wanna come on here and people are gonna listen to this.
yeah, because like you think of 30 to 40 people compared to like other podcasts that I listen to, like where
Yeah.
it's thousands of people. But
Mhm.
like if you imagine like 40 or 50 or 60 people in this room, that's like a lot.
Dude, that's crazy.
Because like imagine
Where are they
just
gonna
like
fit in here?
yeah, just imagine like
all on your bed.
just imagine 50
a
to
twin.
60 people just standing here. That's a lot, right?
I have a crib.
That's a twin. Oh shit! I was like, that's a fucking twin.
I have a baby crib. I haven't grown out of my bed yet. It's still good. I need to spend money on the bed if my crib's still good.
Extreme cheapskates type shit. So like it's been used like 200 times. It said it was only supposed to be used 10 times. It's still good.
Oh, dude, I do that with my contacts. They say they have a month, and then I use them for like 3 months.
Mhm.
But I started realizing that they actually go bad. Like they go blurry.
Ugh.
So I put them on, and I'm just like, why is everything so blurry? And then like this was before, and I just wouldn't even know.
Mhm.
But I started thinking about it.
So I've never had contacts. I always had glasses. Do you feel? Have you ever like put 2 contacts on once? Like let's say you forgot
In
to
one
take
eye?
off the contact and then put it.
No.
You can forget to do that?
No, because there was a story,
Yeah.
like a couple years back of some chick. She like went blind, or she developed bacteria in her
Yeah.
eye because she fucking kept on forgetting to put on contacts, and she put on like I think
You mean like she kept forgetting to take off the contact?
take
Oh,
off, and she
yeah,
kept
yeah.
on putting them on, and she had like apparently like 27 contacts on.
Fuck.
Okay, no. So that lady might just be dumb. I don't like judging. I don't like judging. But if you put 27 contacts on in one eye, what?
Might have been 7.
Oh, okay, 7. Maybe.
Come on, Omar.
I'll let her have 2. All right, but after 2, that's kind of pushing it. Maybe she was drunk all the time. She just kind of threw them on.
To be honest,
But-
we're gonna look up that story after this.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you have your phone. Oh no, nah, we'll do it next time, cause then we're all gonna get distracted on our phones and it's just
Yeah.
gonna be bad.
Okay.
So So for me, when I first got contacts, like when you first get contacts, you're just like you're a real noob, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like everything. You need to take you practice and you get better. So like the first day I was trying to put it maybe take like 10 minutes, and then you get it on, and then sometimes you're like, oh fuck, it hurts my eye. You're like, what the fuck? It feels like something's burning your eye, and then you're like, oh, it's backwards. So you gotta pull it out.
Oh my God.
You gotta pull it out. You gotta flip the lens.
Well, you gotta like click it forward.
No, they're not like clicky, but you know, like how
Or you gotta
it's
flip it.
curved, how it like a lens is curved. it inverts sometimes.
Mhm.
So if you put it in inverted, it burns because the whole like outer layer is sticking out like this.
Yeah.
Like it's a little rolled in, you know. So it burns your eye so bad. And then like sometimes it'll slide and it'll go underneath like where you can actually see your eye. It'll be like down here and you're just like
That's where I fucking get scared, dude.
Dude, it sucks.
Because like I just imagine myself just like trying to put on a
Yeah,
contact.
putting on the contact, the easiest part. Like it takes me like 5 seconds an eye maybe.
Mhm.
I like you grab both sides up, click it in like that.
Mhm.
But just taking them off is because sometimes it's bad. And then if you don't wash your hands, that lady probably didn't wash her hands. She sounded pretty dirty if you put 27 contacts on in one eye.
Dude, no, yeah. I'm just thinking back. I'm hoping that it was just 2 to 7, and they meant
Right.
2 to 7 because.
I mean, even 2 to 7 is kind of pushing it. And then like at night, I just kind of clip them out like this, and then throw them in the little containers.
Mhm.
But if you don't clean out the solution, you know you can get your eyes dirty. If you don't wash your hands before you take them out, you can get your eyes dirty. You know, just common sense.
Just don't be dirty.
Yeah, just don't be a dirty.
Just
Dirty birdie.
That's what I thought too. Like I just
Yeah.
thought about like this randomly. I think it was today or yesterday. That you know it's been exactly like maybe I think it's 2 years for you and then 3 years for us that we
School?
graduated.
Dude.
I think hold on, I'm checking right now because I just opened my phone
I
right
posted
now.
a picture on
We
my
graduated
Instagram.
2016. It's 2019. That's 16 minus 3.
I know, but like the exact
3.
day though.
It was June.
Was it June 5th?
Yeah, it was June 5th. I think we graduated.
We graduated.
Oh.
3 years and 2 days ago.
That's crazy.
That's
It
like
doesn't even feel like that long, right?
no, I honestly no. Like and then it's just been what day did you graduate?
The 4th.
The 4th. So
Mm-hmm.
2 years and 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy though. Just like
No, Brian, back to your topic, actually. We kind of just keep going off topic. But you should go to, like, radio school or something for radios or...
I know,
or, like,
but
getting into, you know...
that's another thing too that I just like feel like it won't lead me to because I feel like I still need to.
Well,
Like,
even that, you don't have to do radio. You know, like, we're doing this podcast. I've never been to school. This is my first computer.
Mhm.
I didn't know anything about computers. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a computer. I'm going to do this, you know? You got to get that mentality. You got to just... You want to do something, you go do it.
Stephen A. Smith, that shit, man.
mhm.
Hey,
Yeah, but
like, so what were you thinking about, you know, in the radio?
just that's what I'm saying. Like I like no, but not like that's how I'm like in that
So this
area.
is kind of like towards your kind of your future goal, right?
Yeah, kind of like because I wanted to kind of camera.
Mhm.
I don't want to be like
Oh, for real?
yeah, like right now I feel comfortable because
you
like
wanna
this is
do
my first
production.
stuff. Yeah,
So
TV
you
production.
could, so yeah, TV production would be something.
But like right now, like every time like we do the podcast, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna show up. Like every time we've done the podcast, this is my 4th one.
Mhm.
Fourth one? That's
Mhm.
crazy. But yeah, just like every time I show up, I just show up. I don't fix anything. I don't like
Yeah.
fix the audio or anything like that. You set up the camera.
Well, I mean, it's because at this point, like I know. Well, now that you're telling me, like I remember, I mentally remember it. You know, like my unconscious, is that what it's called? The unconscious mind remembers little details. You know, I might not be thinking about it, but then I'm like, oh, you know, Brian might like this in my head, and then I'll invite you. And then now that you're like bringing it back up, I'm like, oh shit, that's right. Like he told me that he wanted to be an announcer. So like, you know, like without even it being like a thing, you know, you were just part of the podcast. I didn't even plan on it or anything.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I like it. It's
Yeah.
like, it just like I feel comfortable already since it's like my 4th one. We just like it. With the only thing that we get awkward and
Dude,
just
this
like
has been like the
trying to
best
fix
one
the
probably.
intros.
Like we're just talking about random shit, and it's.
Mhm. And then we always go back to like
we had some things to talk about, but we just.
we always go back to customers. Like customers, I think is like the
Oh,
number
speaking
one.
of
Customers.
God, man, no more.
Yesterday, some dude showed up fucking like high as fuck. It was 3 people,
Yeah.
and they had 2 fucking baskets. Like they did not help me bag a single thing. Luckily, my manager helped me bag,
Oh man.
and they weren't gonna bag anything either.
Huh?
They're like the guy's like he was there looking at me like build up a whole pile of his stuff,
Huh?
and he's like so are you gonna get backup or what's up with that? And I'm like,
I got this. I got.
I
Watch
wanted to chunk
this.
something at him.
You just see him like Omar is a supermarket.
Well, like
god
my
or
manager
something.
fucking like helped me, and I was just bagging a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
His order was like $505.
Damn.
And then he just used benefits.
Oh, I mean that shit. Damn.
He started off with 2 baskets, but you know, like when you put things in your basket, they can just fit in. So once you start bagging them, they don't fit in the same way.
Yeah.
So he left with like 3 full baskets. I'm like, God damn, bro. And
Dude,
honestly,
don't you hate that?
Like, nah, I don't even.
No, not that, but like you pack clothes for a vacation, or like you just like the groceries, you pack it all in, and then when it comes time to like take it back or like put it back in after you're taking it out, it just doesn't fit in the same.
Oh yeah, no,
It's weird.
That fucking sucks.
Mhm.
But it's kind of like you don't put it in the same way either.
Yeah, I guess because when I'm packing, like I roll all my clothes or whatever, and then after I take it off, I'm just throwing it in the suitcase.
You're like, fuck this shit. You know, the
And
guy
then,
at home
and then
can
the bag's
clean
like,
this.
what the hell? It's all stuffy.
Mm-hmm. No, that's how it is. Or like for like, I think when I went on vacation like 2 months ago,
Yeah.
I just like I actually like when I went, I actually rolled the shit. But then like when you get there and then you're like, oh, what should I wear today? And then that's when you fuck everything up because you're like, what should I put in? And then like by the 3rd day, you're like, ah shit, where's this at? Where's the pair of socks? I know I put like 6 of them in here and I can't find a single one.
And then you just stuff everything back in, and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh man, this just gets worse.
I just want to say, or like the not the podcast, the group chat.
Yeah.
We didn't know he went to California.
Dude, like
we were making plans,
Brian
and then
went
we're
to-
like, hey Brian, like, and we saw Brian reading them, and then like we made plans, and we're like, well fuck, Brian's not like reading, like not responding. So we're
Yeah.
like, Brian, are you coming through? You're like, I'm in California. We're like, oh shit.
It was like the
I think the only thing that I
this
brought
was
up
the
was
podcast actually. Oh no, we were gonna hang out with Adrian.
We were gonna also play
Yeah.
Xbox too.
That's right.
yes,
Oh, we were
because
gonna
yeah,
go bowling.
Oh, you didn't go bowling with us?
dude, I was like, no, it's because like at the only time
Shit.
because I never talked to Omar
Yeah.
because he was always in school, so he never got on Xbox, so I never talked to him.
That's right.
And like he just probably just brings it up randomly in the chat, and then Adrian,
Yeah.
just Adrian, like he just pops up whatever. And then I think you're the main one in the Yink
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
because I think you're the main one who posts like memes and shit.
We
And
all
then
post
like
memes.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
I've been more active on it though.
and then like yeah, he just like I think I talked to you like on Xbox maybe like a week or a few days before I left.
Mhm.
It's like, well, I'm just going to California. I just brought it up randomly that I'm just going to California. Nice, Omar.
Pin.
Here you go.
A little computer pin.
Here you go, Omar.
Hold there. Just leave it there. I'll step on it later.
Yeah. And then I was just
I'm
like,
gonna go find it.
Nah, leave it. It's alright.
and then I just like randomly, just like I think I just told you randomly, just like I was going to California. You're like, oh, that's cool, and then like,
Dude, I was like,
I guess you
gone
guys
probably. I
forgotten.
was just like,
and
yeah,
then like I
must
just,
have forgotten. I didn't, because I don't remember when you told me.
it was just randomly. I think it's
Are
just
you
you
sure
me
you
in a
told
party. Yeah, I told you. I know for sure.
You're just like, hey, I'm going to Cali, and then just took off.
Yeah.
Got the party again.
Well, like no, because I think it was maybe a few days ago because I was like a few days before I left because I was like, oh, this is like one of the last days that I can play before I can play for like a week, and then I was like, okay, I might as well just try to play with you or something like Fort because I never played Fort, and then like
See, I didn't think about it at the time, but yeah, you did tell me.
I thought it was funny though, like we just brought it up randomly. I want to look it up right now, but it's gonna
What?
take me a long time.
What?
There's like I like the conversation we had where what's it called? It's like honestly, y'all try to talk about something else right now, and I'll try to look it up.
Alright,
Okay.
Let's see. What do you want to talk about, Omar? What you got in mind, man? I know you've been quiet for a little bit. What do you want to bring up?
Oh no, what did we have up there?
Oh, the fight. You want to talk about the fight, right?
Oh, no,
we kind
yeah.
of cut it off earlier about the fight. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like it was just gonna be like, can y'all believe
Start the fight actually, because I didn't watch it. You know.
you didn't watch the fight?
I saw a lot of posts on it, but
it
I
was
didn't
just the
watch
highlights, man.
Yeah.
'cause, I mean, you gotta know this.
Oh
fight-
yeah, actually I did see the highlights. Never mind.
The highlights are like the only thing you need to know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's because coming into this fight, Anthony Joshua, gold medalist.
Anthony
fucking-
Joshua is
the black guy.
The black guy. Okay, the big buff black guy, right?
Yeah, so he's six.
So this guy was he was like
22 and 0, 21 wins via knockout.
oh damn 21 people he knocked out.
Yeah. Well, Deontay Wilder, who was supposed to be someone else he fought.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, he's ducking Deontay.
Mm-hmm.
Deontay Wilder fucking has like 40 wins, 39 knockouts. 30 fucking 9, dude. How are these fucking athletes so insane, man?
That's crazy.
But regardless, but
You think they just practice kill shots?
I feel like they do.
just, they dodge and kill shots. That's all they go for. What happened?
My computer's all like, oh, let's restart your computer right now.
Oh no!
And I'm like, oh, let's not do that.
Let's not.
let's not do that right now. I'm trying to pick a time for it. But anyways, Andrew Ruiz was pretty good too. He was like 33-1 himself. Yeah, he was.
And Andy Ruiz is the guy that won, right?
Is the Mexican.
Okay, Mexican chunky guy.
Yeah, man.
That-
He's
that-
representing them big boys. Us big boys are proud.
The thick boys.
I canceled my gym membership and I was like, you know what? I don't need this. The world's heavyweight champion of the world looks.
How much did they weigh in? How much was that weigh in?
Anthony Joshua weighed in at, I believe, 248, 250.
What the? Damn, they're
And-
like
and then-
10 pounds more than me.
Yeah. Well, he's also, how tall are you?
Oh yeah, he's pretty short, right?
That guy was 6'6".
But tall guy? Well, no, he's no.
The Mexican was 280, 6'2".
6'2", 6'2"?
Yeah.
Damn, that's still pretty tall.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He didn't look like 280. He looks a little more, honestly. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no. But I mean, it's also.
But 280's that's good though. That's only 30 pounds more than me. Shit.
Yeah. You're close enough to the world championship, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
it.
I'm gonna go in.
Go in, man.
Going raw.
I'm almost there. I'm in March right now.
Wait, Brian. So what are you looking for again? Just so
We had a conversation because I was like, oh, y'all want to meet up, and I'm like, yeah, I'll meet there right there in 10 minutes. I want to see what I like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then we all agreed we were gonna fly out
Yeah,
there.
wait, don't save it.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know
sorry.
if y'all saw the video or if y'all were watching the video, but Brian, I like your shirt, man.
Thank you.
The colors on there, they match the brick wall.
I think this is one of my favorite shirts on.
It is nice. I like the kind of the retro look of it.
And like this is just like random. It ain't the thing that I was looking for. It was like Danny Trejo to voice Boots in Dora the Explorer movie. Oh, I forgot about that.
Dude, I forgot.
No,
They had the machete, right? The machete guy.
yeah, it's like Machete and motherfucking Boots.
Hey, I don't think Swiper swiping nothing that day.
I'm almost
man.
there, dude. It's
You
like
swiped your last swipe.
Oh, swiping
Holmes.
fool.
That's your last swipe, Holmes.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm almost there.
Wait, okay, let's go back to the fight.
No,
Sorry,
but like
we got a little
he
sidetracked.
did good, man. He got that fucking
Dude.
knockout. It was so beautiful.
Dude, and he was big time, like
Underdog.
underdog.
I told you
right?
the betting odds for him.
Yeah.
If you were to bet just $100, you would have come out winning like $4,000.
That's crazy. Why doesn't everybody just bet $100 then on the loser?
Well, no, because the odds were that stacked against them.
That's
Like,
yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, everybody's all like, well,
Yeah, I mean, you can't really face you can't.
you can't guess anything.
Yeah, you can't like go against
'Cause
what you're looking at. Like his record was 39-0 or 21,
30, 22,
22 and 0
going into the
19
match.
knockouts,
21.
21 knockouts.
Only one. His first
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
went to the
So you
distance.
got to go like with the
Yeah.
with the stats, and that's
and the thing
I
is,
guess so.
The one guy that Andy Ruiz had
Yeah.
lost to was the former heavyweight champion, who Anthony Joshua.
Beat? Yeah.
He knocked him out actually.
Oh damn.
So it's like, oh well, there's reasons.
yeah. So the stats were showing that
It's-
it was in his odds,
It's like a thing in
in his
MMA.
favor. Yeah.
I found it.
You found it?
You found it?
It's not as good as I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like just like Omar, just like, so we chilling today, and then Mando, I'm down, and then Omar, so it's agreed we're flying out to see Brian, and then Mando, yeah, I'll meet y'all out there, and like, and then I put y'all and Lo, make sure to go at 8x so I can pick y'all up, and then Mando, sounds good. Adrian, wait, I'm here already. And it's like, and then I'm like, shit, I sold just here on my phone eating breakfast. And then Mando, same, I'm by the fruit salad. And then Omar, shit, I landed in Oakland. And then Mando, wait, we weren't supposed to go to Florida. And then Omar, shit, we meant Disney World, not land. And then I put laughing emojis. I'll be there in 5 minutes. And then Mando, damn, give me 5 minutes. I'll get on the next flight. And then I think that's just it. It's like, and then Omar, I mean, we can say fuck it and meet up at Six Flags because I don't feel like flying to Florida. And then I think that's it, how it ends because you're like the Sox Six Flags in Alabama and like Sox, what the fuck? And then just went to another conversation there. But yeah, that's how
we kept that going on. We didn't even plan on it.
Yeah, it was like 9 in the morning. Well, it was like 9 in the morning for me, so it was like 12 in the afternoon for y'all.
Wow.
I sold, man. I went to Oakland. My bad, Brian.
Shit. I was in Florida.
I was laughing though, cause like I remember I was eating breakfast and when like the restaurant, I mean the hotel had like a complimentary, like a free breakfast. And I was just there to eat it by myself, and then I just started laughing like all randomly.
Dude, I sometimes hate going into our group chat and reading things because I start laughing and I'll be in public and shit, and I just look like a dumbass.
Dude, this is one big ass group chat. Like we're just basically telling.
It took me a long ass time to fucking find it. Like I guess like we've used it more than I thought. because like I was like, oh shit, it's just like random
Yeah.
Well, like,
10 message conversations like every like 2 days.
Mhm.
But no, and shit, it took me like fucking like 5 minutes to just look
well,
for
I
that
mean,
conversation.
it's just, like once I got out of school, I started like, because I think that was around spring break too.
It was.
So I was out of school and I could actually talk. And then once I got out of school, is when I'll actually come back into the group
Yeah,
chat.
you were focused on your work.
Mm-hmm.
That was good though. Like I'm sure you committed to it. You didn't have time. You know, you put your time into it.
3 fucking A's I finished on all
Yeah.
hard classes too. So
All A's.
3 A's, 2 B's.
3.
I gotta
Get out.
No.
Whole deal.
Shit. Fuck.
I'm just saying. Dude, that's good though.
Yeah, I got.
And you passed all your tests like easily.
Yeah, I passed all my tests.
So what do you
easily.
think? What do you think helped you pass your test, basically?
What do I think? Just preparation, honestly.
Right?
It's like usually instructors kind of give you an idea of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they give you the answers and then it just.
No, not
it's-
in college.
No.
Not in college.
Well, like in most of the things, like history, you know, they give you the answers.
Yeah,
you just have to actually listen to it or like.
Yeah, so
study
like for my management information class,
Mhm.
usually when they say I'm gonna give you a study guide, it pretty much means, listen here, fuckers, this is what the test is gonna be about.
it's
Y'all
close
read
enough,
these
right?
read these specific parts, and it's usually about 5 to 7 pages where they tell you what you're supposed to do exactly. My management information teacher, which is pretty much like the person that goes over Excel and all these other things,
Mhm.
he gave us 2 pages, and it was just this. It was read chapters 1 through 8. So that's already like 240 pages we were supposed to be reading.
Oh fuck.
And then he's all like, these are going to be 10 questions that are going to be on the exam. And then another 10 questions. And we're like, what the fuck?
So 20 questions on 140 pages.
No. It was 3 sections.
Oh fuck.
It was 10 questions, but only 5 of them were going to be short answer responses.
I hate those.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's why I'm like scared to go to school.
Nah, don't worry about it. This
You don't
dude
need to
was-
go to school though. Huh?
Don't tell me that.
Do you want to go to school? It's not. If
That's
you,
what I wanted to do.
You
Like,
want to go to
Well,
school?
then go.
Yeah, it didn't go.
Okay, here's the thing, man. You're going to realize in college that some kids are there just because their parents have the money or because they have nothing else to do.
Mhm.
Like, honestly, you realize how many kids are just there just to kind of say, oh, I went to college right after high school. Reality, they're not there because they want to be there. They're there.
Think
'cause
about it though.
so it's
man.
fine. Just to think is like there's like
You're
people
not
that
gonna
are
be the smartest. You're not gonna be the
No,
dumbest,
like
trust me.
no, like just people that are like 4 years out of high school that are still going to like your school.
That's
Dude,
a good thing. That's
There's
normal.
people that are 40 going to school still.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
that's why I
like-
feel like more comfortable. That's like
Yeah,
what
I
I'm thinking.
mean-
Is like there's still
yeah.
people that are like that are going to school and then haven't been to school in like 10
Dude,
years.
it's never too late to
I'm
start
gonna
anything.
graduate in another 2 years.
It's never too late to start anything, but it's never too early. Well,
That's
there is too early, but I mean, in life, there's never nothing too early you can start.
That's why I'm like scared to do it now.
You just go
Because
into it.
Why?
no, it's because my sister. I waited too damn long already. Because like my sister is basically like 3 years. By the time I try to finish,
Mhm.
my sister's already gonna be in her first year of college.
So,
Hey, but who cares?
like,
You're still ahead by 3 years. If you wait longer, you're gonna be behind. you
Yeah, that's what I'm.
you're
I
just
wanna,
psyching yourself out right now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, you want to know how bad it was? So, my friend, well, actually, he works at my store. He moved.
Yeah.
He graduated in 2013. Some shit happened, blah blah blah. He like last semester he graduated from Palo Alto College, which is a community college, it's only 2 years normally. Nothing against him. So, he's gonna graduate in another 2. If everything goes right for him, I'm hoping it does. He's gonna graduate 2021. So that's 2 years from now. His littlest brother is a senior right now who just graduated. So that pretty much means that when my coworker graduates, his little brother's gonna be 2 years into college, but my coworker graduated at that point it would have been close to 8 years ago.
hmm
So don't worry about it. Scenarios happen, man.
Yeah.
Life happens.
And you just like I know for me, if I go to college, I'm not gonna pay attention. You know, like I know right now.
So you already know you don't
Yeah,
want to
so
go to
I'm
school.
like, why waste money if I'm not even gonna put my time into it? You know, because the way I learned was not by books. You know, I learned by visually, like seeing someone, or just like hands on. So like for me, if I'm in a classroom, I'm like, what the fuck, what's that? Oh shit. I'm trying to change that, you know. I'm trying to change that because I need to focus.
No, I do that. I do that in school.
See, and like we're there because we're there to learn, and we're just fucking wasting time. So, and why waste 2 hours in school when I can go do 2 hours somewhere else? You know, actually learn something. Do it 2 hours myself, and hands on.
I think school. If you're not for school, I think you should at least learn a trade.
You got to realize that at least, you know.
Yeah, there's always trades.
Don't just go into school thinking, oh, I'm gonna go to school and then in 2 years I'll know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, fuck no.
Past the 4 years, you still don't know what you're gonna do. You know, you're like, oh shit, I'm already about to graduate. I'm in debt, 10,000 plus. You know, and now what? Like, I'm gonna go work at McDonald's. I'm gonna go work at McDonald's real quick, just for you know a month, just so I can figure out my plan. And then by the time you know it, it's another 2 years. You're already 2 years in. You're still in debt. It's just adding on.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh fuck, like. Well, I'm gonna try now, and then you try, and you're just like, well, what the fuck do I do? I don't know how to do anything. I know how to flip a burger. The fuck am I gonna do with flip a burger? You can't flip a laptop to make 8 million, you know. And yeah, like that's what I've been thinking. Like
what I've learned in life, based on people that I've been surrounded by.
Sorry if I talk too fast. I was just like going off.
You're good.
No, that's good. That's good. It motivates you a lot. Yeah. One thing I realized is that whenever I talk to anyone above the age of 28. They are starting something now just because they realize sometimes what they wanted to do might not be completely doable, or it might have taken longer, but they ended up doing something else that they wanted. Like at my gym, there's a group of guys that power lift, which is pretty much they lift heavy ass weight, and they're really good at it. Well, powerlifting doesn't make you money. Like Larry Wheels, one of the well-known powerlifters, pretty much admitted, he's like, oh, I've made all my money off via social media, like selling things.
You don't, but you know what the good thing is, he's doing what he loves, so it's not a job.
Yeah, no.
He gets free merch. I mean, not free merch, but
that was my point. Was that these guys they started their own little company.
This is us right here. You know, we're not doing anything special. Yeah, we're just on here talking about.
And then shit. My coach too. Like my coach wanted to be a UFC fighter. He actually he finally got a contract too. He's gonna go to the UFC.
That's fucking awesome.
But he realized that he wasn't gonna be able to do it as quickly as he wanted. He wanted to be there at 26, 27. Sometimes life doesn't work out that way. Yeah. And he ended up opening his own gym, which I now go to, and it's kind of insane.
See, that's one of my goals too. Like, I don't know, I just come up with these things. I'm like, why don't I just open up a gym? I spend so much time at the gym, you know.
Yeah.
And then that's how they start off, and then they end up making money from their dreams, you know, just what they wanted to do.
See, but you also have to go in with a plan. You can't just go in completely blind.
I mean, I keep going in blind, honestly. Like, I bought the laptop. I keep bringing up the laptop. Sorry, guys. I need to bring up
welcome to Mando gym. There's 2 dumbbells. One's a 10, one's a 15. I couldn't find the other 10. I couldn't find the other 15.
Hey, don't touch the floor. The lights are still running on. We got some leaky fans.
Don't drop the weights, by the way. It can damage the floor.
Ask me if you want to take a shower because I got the key.
Hey, we got the hose on the back. We're working on the tub, but we got a sauna, man. We got a blow dryer with some coals. No, not. I'm not talking about that, you know. Like,
I know what you mean.
But hey,
if you got a truck you can pull.
You gotta throw yourself out there just so you get the feeling for it, you know. That's what I do. Like I've always been like that. I didn't realize it until recently, but I started a fucking merch company, you know. Just because I wanted to.
Hey, I helped with that.
And some people might say it was a money thing, but it wasn't, because I wasn't making I wasn't making a lot, but I'm also not paying bills at my house, you know. I'm starting to pay bills now, but at that point I didn't have shit to pay. You know, it's just me. So I was like, you know what? Let me do this. Maybe I'll make some money. Maybe I won't. I just risked it, and it didn't work out. But I mean, I'm not looking back at that and being like, fuck. Like, damn, I missed, I lost profits and all this bullshit. I don't care about that. I gave people away my sweaters because I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna sell it anymore. Fuck this. So I gave away the stickers, the shirts, everything. It's cool to see people, someone wearing your hat or something. Like, I'm wearing my beanie today. I don't know. I just threw it on. It was on my bed. I didn't even know I had it.
I just realized now too that I gave my mom the hoodie he gave me.
Bro?
No, but I told her can you make it smaller somehow? She never gave it back.
She kept it.
Yeah, because she gave me a double XL, right?
Yeah, I think it was double X.
I was like, can you make it I don't know, can you find out a way to make it smaller?
Yeah.
She's like,
I
yeah,
just want to say, when you said double, I'm fucking hungry right now because I came hungry. Oh, what the fuck?
What was that?
What do you mean?
It sounds like a rat.
Oh, he dropped something. But no,
that scared me.
So I came fucking hungry.
Yeah.
And when he said double XL, I thought of Taco Bell right now. And I thought of fucking like.
Don't worry, Omar.
Nachos.
That's like a scheduled thing. You know what we should do? That's like a. I think you should do that for the Ignod page.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, like you should just post it on like like you just post like
Those are hanging.
post like a picture.
Yeah, they're hanging.
Post like a picture of us doing the podcast,
Mhm.
and then you post a picture of like us like eating out. It's like, oh, that's what we do after every like this is the eat out number like 5.
Oh,
It's
we
like
can record us eating.
no, we just take a picture of like, oh, this is where we hang out.
Yeah. Honestly, at the end, yeah. Because I wanted to do that, but like with the background.
Yeah, just
But
like
with new people, you know. But if we
that's what I'm saying. That'd be better too, because like we're like, oh, who was on this
the
podcast?
thumbnails, you know, we have the thumbnail every day, like
Yeah.
in front of the.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
I don't
too.
even know how to post a thumbnail right now.
Give me the page. Give me the you know a podcast.
Honest, I put it on the chat.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
We have it on our.
You were serious about the password?
Don't sell it.
Yes.
No, nobody sell
Wow.
it.
I told you like
That's the password.
I'm not gonna bring it up to, but like that's stupid password, Omar.
It was. I was like, what? Every time I put it in, I'm just like, this motherfucker.
I asked the group chat, "What do y'all want the pass?" Oh shit!
I wasn't expecting you to make it that though.
That's what Adrian specifically put.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what he put. He's all like, "Put that." I'm like, "I'm
Just
gonna
fucking around.
I'm gonna do that." He's all like, "You won't." I'm like, "Bet."
That's why I didn't pay attention. I'm like, I'm not gonna use it. Why would I need to know it? But like
I just
now,
want to say too, I was in Mexico like a week and a half ago. Shout out to T-Mobile, cause I don't know if they put up things in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
They did.
Mhm.
So before I had Cricket and I had AT&T. Every time I go to Mexico and I'd bring my cell phone, it was fucking expensive to use it. But this was also like over 10 years ago.
Yeah. Dude,
Technology has changed.
10 hours into Mexico, we can't even use our phone. I think it's just like you're able to use your phone now.
Yeah.
But that's how it was with our Mexico.
10
too.
hours ago? Or?
No, it's like 10 hours from here.
Oh.
It's deep in Mexico. And
Well,
it's
no,
a little
I
town.
was-
And
I
it was
was-
just like that.
I was
Like,
in Puerto
same shit.
Vallarta.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh
dude. It
yeah,
sucks.
true. Because I went to Guadalajara.
Mhm.
My apologies. But as soon as we entered, because I went on via plane, so once we landed, I turned on my phone. I'm like, oh, well, why did I even fucking turn it on? I'm not gonna get internet.
Mhm.
Sure enough, I ended up getting I get a text message it's like, hey, this is T-Mobile. Just letting you know we're partnered with some company called Movie Star. Like that was the actual name, by the way.
Oh, shit.
And you can use your data and all this completely free of charge. I'm like, dope. And certain parts actually had 4G LTE.
Yeah.
A lot of parts had 3G though. But
That's a new feature. I think that a lot of like phone companies have been adding because everyone's like in town right here.
Mhm.
And in town we're close to Mexico, so I mean everyone's always going to Mexico, and you can't use your phone over there. You gotta get 2 phones, and it's just.
yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. WhatsApp.
It's a pain in the
I
ass,
actually
but
started
I'm
using
glad they-
WhatsApp too.
I'm glad they started doing. What is WhatsApp? Is it just like
it's like a
just-
messaging app.
Yeah,
Messenger?
It's think
Yeah.
of it like Kick, pretty much.
or is it like the Facebook one? The Facebook Messenger.
It's pretty much like that. Kick
Oh.
and
Yeah.
that combined.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, but it's easier for like people to like
Find
different
people.
countries.
Mhm.
Oh.
They don't really charge fees and shit like that.
Yeah, and like it's easier to send videos and pictures like that. It's like like they pronounce it WhatsApp.
¿Tiene
But
WhatsApp?
yeah,
¿Tiene
but-
WhatsApp?
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I went to go eat with my grandma.
Yeah.
It's because we went to go see Godzilla earlier today.
Mhm.
And then my grandma asked like what we wanted to eat, and I was like, oh, we should go to Chick-fil-A. And it's like she only oh shit, like she only talks Spanish. And like, you want to go eat Chick-fil-A? It's like, sí, quiero eat chicle. It's like, like, ¿qué? It's like, oh, Chick-fil-A. I'm like, she pronounces it like chicle.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Dude, one time we went to
Nah, you made
McDonald's.
fun of your grandma.
Dude, one time we went to
Like-
McDonald's. and my dad, I told him to give me like a double cheeseburger with some small fries. And then he's all like, can I get a double cheeseburger and a small Sprite? and we got to the window. And she didn't repeat the order. So we got to the window, right?
small Sprite.
I got a small Sprite. I just started laughing. My dad started laughing too, and we just drove away. And now every time we go, I'm like, let me get a small Sprite. And he's always like, Sprite. Like he emphasizes the R now.
The F and the R. You know, like, fries, beach.
Right? He doesn't like to order anymore.
Maybe that's funny though. Just like I like always like seeing those memes like Walmart
Yeah.
and Subwest.
But that's how people get better at talking English, and I like it because it's funny.
Dude, honestly, some people are still really fucking rude about people talking Spanish. Because I remember like one time.
Mhm.
So I'm really happy that I'm bilingual.
Yeah.
So one time, some woman like she was trying to pay, and she was paying cash, by the way. So she was paying cash, and like I was, talking to her and trying to like my best, because my Spanish isn't the best. It's decent. I can hold decent conversations, but sometimes people use words that I don't understand. But I was having a conversation. I was like trying to be nice, courteous, all this shit. And then sure enough, I tell her bye, everything, but only in Spanish. And then I go to the next guy. Dude, he was darker than her, and he like looked like straight fucking like he came over the fucking border type
He's
shit.
fresh.
He looked fresh.
Wow.
He's
fresh out the border.
I don't give a fuck. No, because he was fucking racist and rude.
Yeah.
And like as soon as he go, like I said, oh hey, but sometimes I forget, and I'll say hola, cómo estás? He's all like, don't fucking talk to me, or he said, don't talk to me in Spanish. He's all like, those people come to our country, they should learn the native language. Dude. And he's all like, how like. He pretty much called her a dumbass, that woman. I was like, dude, first of all, America has no set language.
I fucking hate that people judge like that. Like, it doesn't make sense.
And like he was being rude, and he's like, I bet you I know what you paid with and all this. Like he was emphasizing that she was using like food stamps and
that
shit.
That guy's life is probably shit if he wants to like go around fucking up everybody else.
And then like I looked at him and I'm like, oh, she paid cash. He's like, oh, well, probably with jobs that she saw. I'm like, you just know how to fucking go after every fucking button,
dude.
So I was just like,
oh man.
So anyways, I like did his order and I was like, you fucking bitch, like. So it's hard to fucking be legal here sometimes. Like it's a long process.
Dude, I've been thinking about this. Like I think about all this shit, like just everything in general. Like when I'm at the gym, and I was thinking about it. Like why are Mexicans so good at working? You know, like why are they?
They have no choice.
I mean, it's not just that because they come here. They have a choice to come here. No, well, not really, but like they went out of their way to get here.
Well, it's because the opportunity is fucking insane, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many people here that are lazy. They don't do shit. But yet Mexicans are coming over here and they're making a lot of money just by coming over here. And
well, it's because no one wants the job. Yeah. It goes back to like how weird.
But it's also like Mexicans. I feel like since you're coming here, you realize you don't have anything. You need a hustle. You need a hustle. Like if you want something in life, you need a hustle.
Oh, dude.
So that they have that mindset and they pick up everything. They don't care what it is.
My favorite customers are Mexicans though, like Mexican.
Dude, because they know what it is to struggle.
It's not even that.
Like,
but no, like when they load up their fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because I can tell two different types of Mexicans. Mm-hmm. I can tell the guy that's been here a while, Mexican, which is usually an older gentleman, maybe in his 40s.
Yeah.
So he unloads his shit. It's like fucking carne, like red fucking carne, steaks, like jalapenos. Onions, cilantro, just tomatoes and beer, and that's his fucking typical order. And first thing he does, I fucking do all that. He packages all his shit, and then he's like, "Cuánto es?" I'm like, "Oh, this is how much it is." Doesn't fucking throw a fit. Just gives me like his $200. It's always hundreds or 50s, never anything else. They don't have anything else.
Mexicans only have 150s. Y'all heard it here first.
Nah, but
I have like a bunch just right now.
Damn, right. Chill.
Oh, it's because I got my paycheck. That's why.
No.
Hey,
we're jumping him after this.
Looks like Brian's paying tonight.
But no, and then the second.
I'm just paying Brian. You're not paying for anything.
It's just I get lazy and take it to the bank.
The second type of Mexican.
You are your own bank, Brian. Oh shit! You shouldn't have said that.
Oh my god.
You can get mugged.
This is why.
I say what bank, dude?
Oh no! You are your own bank.
Oh.
You a piggy bank. You got your own shit. You got your money in you.
Oh.
Keep going, Omar.
But the second type of Mexican is like guys that are under the age of 30. Mm-hmm. So it's usually like two guys, and you can tell like they're
showing them the roots.
No.
And what to get.
No, they're both young. It's the guys that like are sharing a 1-bedroom apartment, pretty much. Yeah. Like it can sometimes be like 3 or 4 of them, but you can tell they're sharing like an apartment because they're trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And they're usually like buying a bunch of fucking groceries for the house. And I'm like, this kind of reminds you like. The struggle. I'm living a good ass fucking life.
And if you think about it, all the famous people, they struggle like that.
Yeah.
They've had to live in their cars. They'd have to sell everything, live on couches.
Yeah.
And like Mexicans are kind of basically doing that. Just they're not reaching that high.
Yeah, no.
Because they're just here to get a job and actually start something. But I feel like if Mexicans would reach, for more.
Well, no. Some of them. Some of them open their restaurants, and the restaurants are
Oh
fucking
yeah,
hella
dude,
expensive.
honestly, any ethnicity that comes in here, because you see a lot of Asians. Like I'm not.
Oh,
like,
dude,
there's a
ramen
lot of
are
Asians
fucking. Ramen is
a lot
good
of
as
ramens.
fuck.
There's a lot of like you see Asians that own whole like little pavilions. You know, like the
Yeah.
little shopping centers.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, like an Asian owns it. And it's crazy because they come here and they put their money into that. They know how to. I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, it's because it's like.
And there's always Americans here like just being lazy as shit, not doing shit. They don't own anything.
Let's not get too political on this podcast right now.
Oh, is that politics?
Yeah, that's politics. That's pretty political.
Dude, I've been
Racist
thinking
politics.
Huh?
racist politics.
Racism is like a really big thing in
Huh?
politics. Because it's like it's like a big thing where like the Republicans or like a bunch of like conservative parties are like, oh, Mexicans are fucking lazy, or they call us terrorists, or they say we're taking like it's weird
What the
because they
hell?
call us lazy, they call us terrorists and rapists, and then they also say we're stealing jobs. So it's like two of those don't fucking coincide
Dude,
with
a
each
lot
other.
of the jobs that people here don't want to take are taken up by Mexicans. you
Well, I
know?
mean, y'all remember our farm teacher? He discussed this. He said
Yeah.
he'd hire people for $12 an hour. Like this was 4 years ago, so
Uh-huh.
$12 an hour was really rare
Yeah.
rate. That was high rate.
Yeah.
He would hire people that were legal here,
Mhm.
and they wouldn't return after lunch. They would pull a Mando and just be like, "I'll be back. I'll be back."
Dude, but yeah, honestly, I'm part of that group, but I'm changing. You know, I feel like I've never been like that deep into it. You know, where I'm just like, you know, if I'm doing my job, I'm doing a good job. I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna hustle.
I'm trying to bust my ass
giving,
for
yeah.
it.
But if you know, if I'm not getting the same out of the company, why the fuck am I gonna be there? Or, you know, why if I'm not learning the right way, how am I gonna be in a company and expect to be there for long term if they're not gonna teach me? You know?
Yeah, no, that's understandable. But no, like he even discussed it that when he would get certain Mexicans,
Yeah.
they would actually fucking do a really good job, and they'd bust their ass. And then when they saw how much they were getting paid by him, they'd be like, "What the fuck? He's paying us a lot."
Yeah.
Because it was like,
I mean, compared to Mexico, the economy is very bad in Mexico. Like,
oh fuck yeah, dude.
you get shit in Mexico.
Oh, so when I went to Oakland, California,
Yeah.
I rented a shitty fucking hotel.
Uh-huh.
Like it was, and
Wait, you've actually been to Oakland?
yeah, that's why I said Oakland. I
I've
flew
never
to
been to Florida. I just said I was in Florida. Just to say.
Oakland's in California.
I know, but I've never been to Florida.
Oh, you've
I've
been to
never
Japan.
California. Oh, that's right. I went to
You've been like the farthest. This is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
but I went to Oakland and I rented a fucking shitty hotel, and it cost me like $300 for 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still pretty cheap though, because deeper in California it gets more expensive, no?
It was in Oakland, so
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't a bad neighborhood. No, because any other like, because it was when you book it with like these booking companies, things like that, they give you like cheaper rates
Yeah.
than most of the time. So that hotel would have probably cost me like $150 to $200 a night regularly with $100 deposit. There was another option, and I told my dad, let's get this other option because it has better ratings. He's like, no, está bien, dormemos donde
Was it
sea.
the same place?
No,
Same- same price?
it was closer to the airport.
Oh, okay.
Any recommendation when you're getting a hotel is buy it near the airport. Most of the time, the airport's kept very nice because they're trying to protect tourists.
Yeah.
But even then, make sure you also look at the ratings. Anyways, I got this place. Dude, it fucking was like it wasn't like fucking a crack epidemic. No bullshit.
The
There was
place I went to?
yeah, where we were supposed to stay at. We ended up like we were like, fuck this shit. We're paying
Hell no.
we paid like $250 for another hotel, and we stayed there like 2 nights. But so $150 for a shitty fucking hotel.
Damn.
And then we went to Mexico, and without reservations, it's more expensive. It cost us like $40 a night for like a fucking 4-star hotel.
Dang. And it was nice, right?
It was fucking nice, dude. And the breakfast was really cheap too.
Free?
No,
Oh.
they had like
You can't be free. Get out.
they had a breakfast called El Americano. It was pretty much eggs, toast, pancakes, eggs, chilaquiles. Like they give you a fucking full blown platter for fucking $3. It was 60 pesos.
Yeah.
Best fucking.
Brian's
like-
not in his head right now. Yeah.
Dude, it's cheap ass food at fucking
Dude, it's
great
good.
taste. It's
Good.
good fucking taste.
I like the when I went on vacation, when I went on vacation, the breakfast sucked, honestly.
Dude, breakfast fucking
'Cause,
like California's expensive and the breakfast kind of suck. I'm not even cap.
Because like the eggs, like you just like they give us hard boiled eggs too, like every once in a while. And I'm like, oh, I might as well try it. Didn't
Yeah.
like it. And they like for the meat, They didn't give us bacon. They gave us like the patties, like sausage patties.
Oh,
And then
those
I
are
think
good, but not as good as bacon.
what else? They give us potatoes, but they didn't give us like any like seasoned potatoes.
Ah,
Just potatoes, raw
Fucking-
potatoes.
And then like you got cereal too. You got Fruit Loops and like Raisin Bran.
Mhm.
Those I think those.
Dude, I
ones
like
that-
those cereal. I like all that stuff.
Yeah, but then,
It's-
like-
it's good.
You have to like you get like a little bowl, and then like you have to like twist like the knob so you can
Aw.
drop the cereal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
And then,
free
like-
breakfast ones, right?
Yeah, and then like what else? I think toast, but it was like it's like it wasn't good
and
toast.
Bagels and toast, yeah.
And
oh, you
then,
also got orange juice and coffee. with
Yeah,
my order.
And then
apple juice, too.
yeah, they had like the juice for apple juice. That was alright.
Yo, honestly, like I know it's a free breakfast. That shit's good. I like it.
For free,
honestly.
that's pretty good.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like I like to take advantage of things when they're cheap like that. You know, that's
Dude, like I remember like yeah, another thing. Just talking about food, I remember like we're just like it's like basically from like my hotel to like the Disneyland.
Yeah.
When we went to Disneyland, like we got out, and then we're like, oh, let's just go take a break at the hotel because
Yeah.
we're just like maybe like 10 minutes away,
Mhm.
and then we're like, let's just get something to eat, and then we'll just go back to Disneyland because like if we eat at Disneyland, it's gonna be like more expensive.
Oh fuck yeah!
And then like we went to like there was like a pizza place.
Yeah.
That pizza was fucking good. Like it was like a huge slice, and like I was like like they have burgers, they have pizzas, and they have wings. I'm like shit.
Oh hell yeah!
They have shit, and I was like fuck, what should I get? Cause like I don't want to get like wings by myself because it's expensive.
Mhm.
And then like can I ask them? Like I asked them, it's like how much are like 4 wings? It's like oh, it's like probably like $3.50. I'm like. Oh yeah, just for like the 5, and then like the $5.50 for like the pizza and the soda. I'm like, fuck it, dude.
That's
Like
some
$9
Costco
for
type
myself, and like just like that, and I just like I didn't pay for it though. Like my parents paid for it, but like they got burgers and stuff,
Yeah.
and like I took a bite of my sister's burger. She's like, try it, and like that burger's pretty good too. And then like like we got out of Disneyland, and I'm like, oh shit. And then like, they asked again, do I want to eat something? I'm like, yeah, I want to get that pizza again. And like, they go,
You
they
went
got like
back?
a whole like 8 slice like pizza. Like they you can either get like a just pizza slice or just like a whole pizza.
How much was the whole pizza?
12 or 13?
Mhm.
So it's not that bad.
So
Wasn't bad.
on my way back from San Antonio, from the airport, you want to know how much a fucking slice of pizza was
Where?
$8
in the airport?
Oh, airport prices are expensive.
Dude, it was fucking $5 a slice, and it was like a Little Caesars type pizza.
So not that big.
Not that big, but that's a slice, not the whole pizza.
Wait, can we? Do y'all like eating like the corner store foods?
Oh,
do y'all think they're
no.
good or y'all think they're
Yeah,
bad? Like,
they're right. No,
they're good,
they're
right?
Because I was
They're
gonna
good.
say because there's a in Mexico there's
Yeah.
taco trucks or taco stands everywhere, and they have al pastor where it's like they hold the
Not everywhere, you know. In some places, like in certain places, you know, they're not gonna have taco truck stands everywhere.
In the majority of
you're
places.
making it sound like, oh, you're gonna turn this corner right here, there's a taco truck.
I'm not gonna lie, every other block had it in Puerto
I'm
Vallarta.
gonna be honest though,
Oh,
because
it
like
depends
there
on-
when I've been to like Monterrey,
Yeah.
like that's where like I go and like
Mhm.
basically it, like the neighborhood.
There's fucking taco trucks
There's
everywhere.
Yeah,
there is
God
one because like there's a one
Have
in
you been?
there's
Yeah,
a
but-
one in between the lanes of like the
Yes.
like, there's one in between the lanes and there's one in the side and then like all of them have like if it's raining they go to most likely the one that has the cover. But like then you look down the street, there's another one. You look down the street.
Okay, yeah, you're right. They have paletero mans, either paletero mans like ice cream, or corn.
But like yeah,
Yeah,
that
like
too.
that.
It's like this. People
But
people go
I
by
just-
the street with speakers and like they
Yeah.
have bikes too.
Yeah, you're right.
But
you know,
like it's kind of weird though, cause at my hotel, like a block down, was this one taco truck that I had the second night. Fucking bomb ass tacos,
Mhm.
and I think it was like 5 to 8 pesos a taco.
that's like 50 cents a taco.
That's like no, some
Not
of
even
them,
not-
25
like,
cents.
Yeah, it depends on the price. The price goes up
Yeah.
and down in Mexico a lot.
Yeah. Well, no, because literally 3 blocks down, the tacos were 15 pesos.
For real?
Yeah, so that's 75 cents. I was like, what the fuck? I'm going to the
So how was the quality of the taco?
same quality, dude.
For real?
It was fucking
Yeah,
good.
they're too high. They're not.
No, they were in business too.
They were.
Mhm.
Then the other guy should raise their prices then.
All I know is that those fucking tacos were good. Well, the other guy was also a little bit more busy, but both of them had a good amount of clientele.
That's how I used to do it too. Like what did you just go to, like one specific one or you always tried like different
No,
ones?
we were trying different ones. Cause okay, so the first night I got there, I just had beer. I didn't get to eat. I was fucking hungry.
Biru.
The next night, I had a good amount of beers, but I was sober or not sober, but
Hi.
I could still walk a little bit.
Underage drinking.
In Mexico, it wasn't underage.
We got
sir.
him. We got him.
It was in Mexico. It's not underage.
Show me the proof. Show me the receipts.
Mexico, the drinking age is 18.
I don't know, man. I was drinking.
You weren't born there.
I was drinking at 12.
Well, I mean, someone that's from Mexico comes here, they have to be 21 to get alcohol.
Dude, I hated that conversation. I had a conversation with Vince.
what Vince?
Vincent? Your cousin.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
Just a dumb conversation. It's like, like he changes the things. It's like how it's like, my family's Mexican, and like we come from Mexico. And it's like, and then like, so basically you're Mexican.
Yeah.
And like, but I didn't tell him that. And it's like, so you're gonna be the same shit as your parents? And like, I forgot what we were talking about. I was like, no, dude, I'm Hispanic. It's like, why are you changing? Why are you going back? Why are you changing? Why are you saying that you're Mexican and then you're saying you're Hispanic? It's like, dude, I wasn't born here.
Wait, so are we Mexican and both of our parents were Mexican?
No, you're Hispanic.
We were born,
Hispanic, born here.
Right?
But like he's backing it up. Like I mean, like he's trying to back it up.
Yeah.
But, like he changes the shit, and I'm like, dude, I hate having conversations with you. It just gets annoying.
But no, like those tacos are fucking good, man.
He's good though. He's cool.
So you brought up the Japan trip, so I kind of want to talk about it now.
You didn't bring me back candy, by the way.
I do have candy. I have candy somewhere in the other room. In the other room.
When did you take that trip?
It's been almost. It's gonna be a year. I know. You know. It's
gonna be a year.
I think it's been a year today. It's been a year today, actually. Like around
Which
this
was
time.
a great day for the podcast.
Okay,
then.
so this trip was a pain in the ass just to get to, right? Just so y'all know, like it's not all fun.
No trip is fun.
No, dude. So
I hate road trips.
So it was a 4-hour drive from here to Houston, and then from there we waited there until 6 in the morning. So
we
we
didn't
can
have no flights from San Antonio.
No, well, I mean it was just cheaper from over there, and even at that it was $1,500, just to get to Japan.
How far advanced did y'all plan it?
This was like maybe 6 months.
In advance?
Yeah, like
Jesus fuck.
I'm telling you, like this was the cheapest we can get it. So
God
yeah, I worked my ass off, but we didn't do much. So I mean, I didn't have a lot of bills, so it was easy to kind of just save up instead of spending it on dumb shit.
Okay.
My company, and then so yeah, we get to the airport. We get over there at 6 in the morning. We're about to take off. We get there like an hour early just to make sure we make the flight, and then we finally get on the plane. We get on this tiny ass plane. It's the worst plane you could ever be on. Did
your ears hurt?
Huh?
Did you get a headache or something?
Like your ears when you go up a certain level, like they feel like that you're in a pool.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you know how to yawn, you can pop them.
Yeah. That's how I felt.
And so yeah, this little plane was shit. Like the air was so humid. It was just bad, and it was just hot up there, So we got down in 5 hours, and then I was like, we got to Canada. So we flew from Houston to Canada, and after that 5-hour flight, I was like, I can't make it, man. I'm not gonna make it.
You feel like shit, right?
We still had 10 hours to go after that flight, and we had to wait 2 hours at the airport there.
Quick little thing. So I remember YouTubers always complain when they would come back from a trip, they'd be like, jet lag. They're like, jet lag. Sorry guys, I couldn't upload. And I just think, man, that's bullshit. Ever since I started flying, I realized jet lag was a real fucking thing.
Yeah, dude.
It fucks you up when you land. You drove all the way to California?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Dude, jet lag fucking sucks. Because, well, for me, I get like a motion sickness and my ears fucking like.
Yeah.
Even though I pop them, it takes a little bit of my body to get used to. But anyways, you were saying you were 2 hours to flight.
Oh yeah, so we get to Canada. We gotta wait 2 hours there, and we get on the next flight, and it's a 10-hour flight. So
Jesus.
after everything, like all the bullshit you've been going through on the on the 5-hour flight, you get on another plane. You gotta go 10 hours still. And then finally the 10 hours, like we're coming up to the end. In my head I was just like, I need to fucking get off this plane. I need to get off this plane. And at this point, like my mind was just like, fuck, I suck. Like I need to get off this fucking plane, But when we finally got there, I was able to relax. And then like we got to the airport. You don't know shit where you're going. You kind of just have to guess because everything's in Japanese. But like they have letters in certain places, so you can kind of go off of that.
Yeah.
And like, oh man, it was just something else. Like it's so organized. It's really organized over there. So we got there and our suitcases were like coming down as soon as we got downstairs. And then we came over here and then we met my aunt and her husband there. And we had to get on another bus for 2 hours to get to their place.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wait, your aunt and your uncle live in
No,
Japan?
they're over there for the military.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, they're housed over there right now. So we had to get on another damn bus for another 2 hours. Dude, with the 2 hour like ride, I feel like I could have appreciated it more because I was driving for 2 hours around Japan, like just to get to our place, and I feel like I don't remember any of it. Like, and that was just 2 hours wasted when I could have been.
Was it like urban shit, or
No,
did you
it
go
was
through
the
like
city,
mountains?
like, it was the
so that's
city,
urban.
And then like there were some like some mountains there, and I could have like put more thought into looking at it all instead of focusing on just like I need to get to lay down,
Yeah.
But I didn't, and like I'm regretting so much. Like,
How was the food?
Dude, the food was
Or
pretty
what
good.
did you eat normally?
So we got there, well, and it sucks because we got there and we didn't really have a plan. You know, we kind of just like, let's just go to Japan, because we wanted to go as a family. Like it was me, my cousin, two of my cousins, and my two of my sisters. And like we finally got there and we wasted the first day basically just getting there and like actually settling down. You know, but when I know like if we really wanted to, we could have gone out and like done stuff. But we were just too beat up from that 15-hour flight, and then
Dude, fuck
it was
yeah.
probably like a 20-hour like trip in general.
Around what time did y'all get there?
Well,
it
the
was-
time change.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking Omar. It was like, it was during the maybe like 5 p.m. I want to say it was like 5 p.m. So we got on the bus. We got back like at 6, 7. Like so we got there like at 7. And we got situated. It was already like 9. So we didn't really know what to do. Oh, sorry. And yeah, it was just like it was a like a. I want to talk about more, but we're kind of running too long, and I don't want to talk about the whole thing yet.
No. Like
No.
people want to know about trips. Someone
yeah?
might actually like end up going like, oh well, I was planning on going to Japan.
Dude, like it's something that I should have put more thought into, you know.
That's
like that
what
I should have like set schedules. Like on this day I'm gonna go here. This day I'm gonna go here. But I didn't know anything about Japan, and I just wanted to get there, you know.
That's
and
what.
I wasn't focused on the journey.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I missed out on so much.
That's what I feel like. I think when I went on a cruise
Mhm.
like last year.
Yeah.
Like just like, when you get there, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool, and like you get to like
Yeah.
notice and like see everything.
Mhm.
And then like by the same thing too is like you feel like it's like, oh, this is pretty cool, like you like not a lot of people like can afford it.
Yeah.
And I'm like very lucky that I get to like
Yeah, and
go.
then we hold ourselves back from doing other things, you know, when we're
Yeah.
out there, and we're just like,
And then
that's fun. We don't need to do it though, you know.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's nice to look at, but we don't need to do it.
yeah, and then you just feel like, and then like you feel like that thing too is like you feel
Yeah.
like it's like, oh, I'm lucky to be here, and then another thing it's like,
Mhm.
man, I just want to be home.
Yeah,
'Cause,
like,
like-
let's just go back to the home, and I'm tired. Like
So-
another thing, yeah, being tired is a big one, because if you're tired and you're trying to like explore new things, you know, it can affect your mind.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So, like, cause I was when I went to my trip.
Yeah.
It was with my cousin
Mhm.
and his roommate.
Yeah.
Cause they were showing us around.
Where'd y'all go? Let's get a.
We went to Guadalajara and
Oh,
Puerto
okay.
Vallarta.
Oh, this is the same trip.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
the past
okay.
trip.
Okay.
So we got there. We went. My dad. We were just chilling. He's all like, "Hey, let's go to a bar." Sure enough, turns out there was a trans show at this bar.
Did y'all stay?
Yeah, we fucking saw that shit.
Was it good or like?
It was honestly really fucking
Right?
good, man.
See, like I feel like everyone
was-
judges too quick, and we're just like, oh
Dude,
no, let's get the fuck out of here.
You know what we had to do?
Yeah.
It was $80 or 80 peso entrance fee.
Okay, so that's
So,
like
like,
what, like
16 bucks.
six bucks.
$16 because it was
16?
4 of us.
Oh, okay.
But it's $4 each.
Yeah.
Because the peso's at like
Mhm.
$20 or 20 to a dollar. But anyways, so we went. We were getting beers. We were having a fun time, dude.
Beer.
It was like a really fucking funny show.
Yeah.
Because they had a Selena impersonator.
Uh huh.
They had a Jenny Rivera. They had a weird dude who
But
was
all
singing.
trends, like.
They were all trans. They were all dudes, but some of them looked like chicks.
Oh shit.
Like one of them, I asked my cousin, I'm like, so is that a dude or a chick? Because I'm having a hard time figuring it out right now.
he was getting weird thoughts about it.
No, because I was like, this chick.
The liquor was hitting him. It was like, wait.
Hey man, I might. Whoa,
Where am
man.
I?
No, because like what I realized is that guys have like a certain facial structure.
Yeah.
They can easily tell, oh, this is a guy.
Mhm.
This dude, I guess he was a little bit more feminine, and the
Mhm.
makeup he managed to like become more feminine.
Yeah.
Dude, he fucking looked like a chick. And it's funny because I guess he looked so much like a chick, some guy bought him flowers from the crowd. And they were like, it was funny. They were just bullshitting, and like it was just one of the funniest things ever.
Oh, man.
And it was a really good show.
Mhm.
We got home, fucking next day we drive all the way to Puerto. It's about a 5-hour drive, fucking drinking a shitload of alcohol. And I'm just like hammered at that point. I'm like, Jesus fuck, why did I drink so much? And all I wanted to do was relax for a couple days, but fuck, it was
See,
horrible.
and like, how many days were you over there for?
I was there for 5 days.
Did you take advantage or you just
Oh
relaxed
yeah,
for the next day?
no. Again, like this
Yeah.
goes back. Like I wanted one day to like kind of relax.
Yeah.
I didn't get that single
Wait,
day.
what did you even do over there? Like you don't talk about it. It sounds like to me, I'm picturing you as a business trip.
No,
Like this was a business trip or something.
it could have
Yeah.
been a business. Oh
Right?
wow.
Is that what you're thinking too, or?
Well, honestly, I didn't even know he went to Mexico.
See, like I don't know what
I just saw like when he was on the plane. I was like, is he leaving or is he coming
what's
back?
the trip about? You didn't even post any pictures, so I didn't really get a.
No, we were just having fun, man. We were just visiting places. So we went to Puerto Vallarta. We went to the beach for the whole day. We saw some guy get you know those speedboats where they put you parachute on you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we saw a couple guys doing that.
Paragliding.
Yeah, paragliding. I think. Oh no, that's the one where you just have you jump off a cliff.
It's I know what you're talking, like sail flying or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But we saw that. We hung out at the beach.
Did y'all try it?
Nah, my dad wouldn't let me.
I'm gonna stand up real quick.
Yeah, why? Your ass is getting tired?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll cut it off in
What
about
time? What time is it?
No, no,
We're
no,
at
no.
we're at an hour 20.
No, you're good.
I mean, that's still not long. I thought we were like at 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
I
But
can go on for another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No, yeah. We hung out at the beach the second day.
Mhm.
The third day, we just walked around the whole city and discovered it, and it was really nice. It's a really nice city.
Mhm.
We had a lot of fucking food,
Uh-huh.
to be honest. And then the fourth day, we went back to Guadalajara, and we were exploring Guadalajara too, and we were having a lot of food. And then the fifth day was kind of like a half day because we didn't really get to do anything because we were doing it. We went on a tequila trip. Like they showed us
how to do it, how to make it.
they showed us the fields, how to make it. Actually, I have a
like
picture.
that stuff.
Dude, they had so much fucking tequila, man. It wasn't even funny. Like,
Dude, I mean, that's how they grow. The agaves everywhere.
oh, this is also where I had the food known as this is a drink called Vampiro,
Mhm.
where it's like 3 shots of alcohol, 3 shots of tequila, not of tequila.
I fucking hate tequila.
No, you
Like
don't
tequila,
taste.
Brian?
I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think the only time I had it was your party.
Dude, the aftertaste of tequila is.
Oh,
just
you don't
so-
get an aftertaste with this drink. And
Well,
then they put lime, orange, grapefruit juice with some squirt, the grapefruit
Oh, yeah.
soda, and then some sangria.
Wait,
And
what
they
is
put the
this?
3 shot.
A vampiro?
A vampiro.
A vampire. Okay.
Yeah, last time I had it was at your party.
My party.
I'm
So
trying to
my-
remember it now.
My cousin's 5'8". He's a little bit taller than me.
Damn. That's all the
That's my
agave
dad.
plants. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the agave plants. This is how much they fucking had.
Mhm.
I had
Damn, I gotta know how to like post pictures. 'Cause then
yeah, no. We'll post it.
No.
Oh, we also visited the Vicente Fernandez's place.
You guys at home or like
over there?
Yeah, in Guadalajara, he has one. Not in Puerto Vallarta. We were gonna visit because they have a thing called pitayas, which is like prickly pears, but they're better because they're sweeter and they don't have as many seeds, or something like that.
Yeah.
But because he just had that liver transplant, he wasn't taking any
Wait,
visitors.
tunas? Tunas, right? Tunas or pitayas? Or what?
Tunas and pitayas are kind of the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But it
Alright.
was a really fun time, man.
Huh.
That's how much there fucking was, man.
That's crazy.
That's all to make tequila.
They killed
All
all those
those-
plants for
yeah.
tequila.
Apparently, it takes 8 years for them to mature.
Oh, fuck.
Like we did that. We tried all this different. Like we explored a lot. And like I was like, oh, I'm gonna take my days off. Nah, my cousin didn't let me do that. He
Dude, yeah, because like you gotta take advantage. There's only certain days you're gonna be out there.
yeah, dude. So it was a fun ass fucking time.
Yeah, I wish I would have taken more advantage of everything I did over there, because I feel so that when we did go out, we didn't really like explore a lot. You know, well we did, but we would walk from basically like where my aunt and uncle were staying,
Mhm.
and we would walk to the train station, and then from there we'd just like kind of just go sightseeing. But I feel like at the moment I was like, I don't need to take pictures. Like I would just remember these memories forever, you know. And like I do remember them, but the sights, you know, the different sights that are out there, are just crazy. And I wish I would have taken more pictures, because I look at the pictures I have now. I only have like, I think like 300 pictures from over there, and there were so many things I should have taken pictures of that I didn't.
Dude, I only have like maybe like 10 when I went to
Bro?
the cruise, and then like probably like only like 40
Yeah.
of when I went to LA.
See, like for me, the thing, like my mindset before was, like I want to be in the moment, not like on my phone, you know. And I guess I got to this mentality where I was just like, I'm gonna be in the moment, not on my phone, and I don't know. I should have taken more pictures.
They had bongs.
What the hell?
Yeah, they had a bong there.
All right, no show and tell here.
But,
we can't show anybody.
But it was a fun time, man. I
Yeah?
think when you go anywhere and travel, I think you should have like at least 3 places you want to visit
Yeah.
guaranteed. Just so even if you don't get to do anything on that trip,
Mhm.
or if you don't know what the fuck to do, at least you have 3 places to visit. Because if you rely on people to help you
Mhm.
on these trips, it kind of fucking sucks sometimes. Because they
Yeah,
don't-
you can't really let someone else set it up for you. You gotta do your own like your own what is it like
your
work.
own exploring. Because
Yeah.
when I went to Oakland,
Mhm.
dude, we were going with my dad's friend, his
Yeah.
childhood friend.
Mhm.
He did not take us out to eat.
Yeah, he
Like-
kind of just wings it, or what? Like he was
No.
winging it on
Like
the way?
he would just make us kind of stay at home. He wouldn't be able to do anything because he'd bring his wife. Nothing against her.
Yeah.
But she was a fucking buzzkill, man.
For real?
Like we went to the beach and we were gonna explore and go.
Uh-huh.
She fucking stayed by the car. She got out. She's like, "Oh, we're just gonna sit here," and it's like, bitch, like.
Dude, is there an app? So like, let's say you want to go to a different country and you can message someone and be like, oh, like just be friends with someone from another place,
Pretty sure.
and then
Pretty
right.
sure.
Wasn't like Dashi do that? Like when he goes to Japan, he has like like a
Well,
guide.
I mean, it's because he knows people. I feel like when you're that big, you know, you can just be like, oh, who lives here, and then kind of get some help like that.
Yeah.
But like, I kind of want that for if I ever do go like on another trip, even back to Japan, because I do plan on going back. Like it was.
I think you have to
Pretty
kind of
awesome.
like have your own tours
Yeah.
thing. It's also the one problem I have with it is that you have to kind of know the language a little
Mhm.
bit.
Yeah, dude. Like another thing, when we were over there, like after a week of not knowing anything that's around you, it gets tiring. Like or like not even like we just say you go eat somewhere, you don't even know how to order. You just say one, which is ichi. So all you're saying is ichi. Everywhere we go, we just say ichi.
Oh, what if the number
and then
one
they ask
sucks?
you something and you're like, fuck, shit. What did you say? Like it was just so bad. Like it was a lot of work.
Did some places know English or no?
I mean, they have like menus. A lot of places, which is fucking awesome. I'm glad they do this. Like, they have English and then Spanish, or English and like German or another language.
Because I know my again one of my former coworkers.
Yeah.
She's in South Korea and apparently a lot of people talk English there.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, South Korea. There's a base there too, no?
Yeah,
Or-
there's
But a lot of in Japan, English isn't a common language.
no over there. It's
Yeah.
not their language
No?
either. But
A lot of people just know it.
I guess because she probably
Or-
stays at a Korean base.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an army base, no?
Yeah.
It's an army base,
Near-
so
near, like, a
everybody
Korean-
there talks English. And then a lot of the people that work around the army base has to learn English because they're gonna communicate with English people all day, you know.
Yeah.
So they learn like the basic words, like okay, yeah, I know. But like if you try in conversation with them, they're just like, ichi. Dude, it was a good time. It was fun. I did have a good time.
But it's just you want to like be able.
I wish I would have not wasted on my birthday when I was over there. I was drunk the night before, so all night like I drunk it till the morning of my birthday, and then the next day I kind of slept until 5. So I woke up at 5. They had like a cake there for me. They surprised me with the cake, and then we went to the movies.
Nice.
Like so, I wasted a whole day. You know, I was in bed the whole day when I should have been out on my birthday exploring. I would have been like the happiest. You know, I would have been like, wow.
But it happens, man. It happens. Maybe in the
But
future.
now I'm fuck no. When I'm going back, I'm going places.
Yeah,
The only
man.
place I went over there that like where I paid to go was Robot Restaurant.
I saw that.
It's nice. It's real. I mean, I wouldn't pay for it. Honestly, I pay for it again now. Now that I think about it, because in the moment I was like $80 to see like a 2-hour show. Like $80 is a lot of money, and you know I'm not working, so I'm out there. You know, I have to spend money, and I don't have any income right now, so I'm just like, oh shit, $80 a lot. But I did it, and it was worth it, honestly.
Yeah, no, like on your trips, money doesn't matter as much as like as much as long as you have some money, it doesn't matter as much.
And I'd need to take more money. I think I took like $1,000, but I mean, if you think about it, $1,000 isn't gonna get you far in a different place where.
I spent like $1,500 total on my trip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like $1,000 in another country where you want to bring something back for everybody, you know, it's not gonna get you far. One thing was like $50 for a little like a doll that I got for my mom, and then another one was like another $40, and then you gotta think about the space you have to bring stuff back in. It's just,
And then you got to think about customs too.
dude, yeah, it was so much work.
Cause I tried bringing back a bottle of coffee tequila.
Mhm.
That shit was good. They made
Right.
us some samples, but the bottle I bought it for like under $12. And we went to customs. They wanted to charge us $30 to bring it over. I'm like, bitch, the bottle's not even worth half of that. Like, what
Dude,
the
but
fuck?
you can't like. But that's how I don't even know why they tax liquor, right?
They tax liquor, but I'm like, $30
Like, that's-
fucking dollars. You can suck my dick for that shit.
You left it there?
Yeah, we left the bottle. No,
Oh, y'all chugged it.
no, we didn't chug it. They wouldn't let us on the plane with that shit.
Yeah,
Junk
chug
off
it real
ours.
quick.
No, we like went up to some dude. We're like, hey man, they're not letting us put this on. You want it? He's like, Yeah.
¿Qué?
And like he fucking took that shit quickly.
He was all like, no, Ichi?
No, my dad. no one. Yeah, man. This was a good thing of like trip advice.
Yeah.
I think it was good trip advice.
Yeah. You gotta, if you're going on a trip, make sure you do like research, because when you're there in the moment, it's.
By the way, hotel reviews matter. They do matter.
Yeah, I like one thing I gotta get into is hotels, because I just went because my aunt was out there.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to pay for a hotel, so I saved money there, and I still spend $1,000.
Oh, Booking.com is a great website to use, because when one of the hotels we stayed at Puerto Vallarta, it was I think $1,800, 1,800 pesos, which is like $100.
Oh yeah.
It's $100, close to it. But 400 of that was a deposit.
That's off. Oh shit.
So we were gonna get 400 pesos back. So it was about $750 a night around that area. And then when we went on Booking.com, literally it was like. It was, I think, close to. Oh wait, no, it was like 500 pesos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you're traveling, also, I do suggest a fanny pack, honestly, or at least putting your wallet in the front pocket, because, you're going to another place, and you don't want to just leave your wallet in the back, or because you're carrying cash. When I went out, cash is probably a priority, just because you don't want to deal with machines and everything, and then something pops up an error.
You have to also be careful, because sometimes. If you're going to a really touristy site, sometimes they put skimmers, which are the things that read your card.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And then also, if you don't tell your bank that you're going on a trip, they sometimes freeze your card too.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah.
Dude, but yeah, you have to
You have to be careful.
Fanny packs. Like I thought I would never use a fanny pack, but when I went on a trip, I was like, shit, this is convenient. And then you're gonna buy stuff. You're gonna buy stuff when you're tripping. So I mean, it's nice to have it in the front. You just like unzip it in the front. Go through it real quick. And then pull out the money.
Yeah,
a backpack. Backpacks are kind of like a must if you're going to somewhere to buy it. Just because you don't want to be holding all this shit.
You also don't want to be an easy target to be robbed.
Yeah, someone could just yeet your bag. Like if you're holding something, someone just take it.
Yeah.
But if you have it on your back, it's still like kind of dangerous because it's on your back. But if you're with a group, just like stay in the middle, try and keep something.
That's why I've always had like my wallet in my right pocket.
I got used to putting my wallet in my front pocket when I was little too.
Yeah, because like I remember when I was like in I think I was like 6th grade, I used to have like a little wallet, and like I used to just keep it in my back pocket.
Yeah.
And I would just notice it, like I wouldn't feel it, and then I would just notice it on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, in the front pocket, it's so much safer. It's easier to access. You don't have to look like
that's my routine too. That's like my little routine.
Yeah.
Like how I was talking to before. It's like every time, like wallet, AirPods, right pocket. Like keys, phone, left pocket.
Yeah, dude, we all have our little routines. You know what I don't like though? Like sometimes we get into bad routines. Like we'll have a bad thing. Like for me, I'll go to the restroom and then I have my contacts on, and I'll take all my contacts and I'll put them in the little case, and I didn't even look for my glasses. So I'm there like a blind dumbass looking for my glasses, and I'm just like, shit, like why do I always do this? I need to break this. But it's just become habit. So I always take them off, and then I'm like, fuck.
Put your glasses right next to your contacts.
I have them in the same drawer, but like I still have to shuffle around for them, and then, because I have 2 pairs, so sometimes I want to wear a certain pair, and the other pair will be in here. So I'm just like, shit, I can't find the other pair or the other pair.
You're just gonna be hearing this like the entire 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then like just hitting something, and I'm like, damn it, why did I do this? Sometimes I'm like, should I just put in one contact so I can look around real quick? Well, contacts are annoying, dude. Like they're the worst, honestly. Or for like, I'd rather wear glasses, except glasses, like sometimes you just feel like you look silly with glasses, and I feel like I look better with contacts, so I like wearing them. But like at night they get annoying, they dry out.
Do you wear your glasses when you play Xbox?
Yeah, definitely, dude. You cannot wear play. Like I'll be playing, and then I'm like, my eyes just start hurting, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are they hurting? And I'm like, oh, my contacts. So I gotta go take them off, because I feel like when you're playing games, you don't blink as much. Your eyes are just glued onto the TV.
You're trying to stress too. Trying to be the best.
Yeah, and then, but I feel like glasses have that little extra protection, and then not having the little plastic on there while your eyes are open, they won't dry out as fast. Yeah, it's just like these little habits that I feel like I need to break. Y'all have any of these little habits?
I have like shit, like random shit. It's like
just random shit on your head.
No. No, like random like routines.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
oh,
can you think of any right now?
I remember. I remember I always have to like just brush my teeth for like 2 minutes. So like, but like I can't count to 2 minutes. Like I just like every time like I brush my teeth morning, and like mid afternoon after like eat lunch, and then like at night I just like always like what's it called? I always put on a YouTube video.
See, that's another thing. Like
for like 2 minutes.
I don't find it weird. It's just like you do that routine every day, and I brush it once a day. Honestly, like
You only brush your teeth once a day?
I only brush once a day.
God damn.
Do y'all? Oh, y'all?
I brush at least 2 to 3 times.
Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wake up in the morning. I brush my teeth.
I mean, I always do it
That's
before
it.
I go out too.
That's it.
I go
Like
yeah,
in the
when I
morning.
go out,
In the morning,
Yeah.
and then like.
I mean, yeah, I guess in special occasions I would like think of it, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna brush them.
So if you're gonna hang out with like friends or something, you gotta brush your teeth before you leave.
I mean, I haven't brushed my teeth since this morning.
Oh.
Is that weird? Like, is that something? Is there?
I
Is
mean,
it
I
common
feel
that
like a lot of
everybody
people do
brushes
that,
their teeth?
but it's
Because-
not.
okay, this brings up another question. When you take a shower, do you wash your feet?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't, but I need to because
Yeah.
that's why
I-
people's
I-
feet start smelling.
I
because-
do.
Yeah.
I do.
See, it's just I never really scrub my feet, like actually.
Yeah,
scrub
like
my
no,
feet.
because there's some people that go like, oh well, there's some people that just say, oh well, I
yeah,
put
the water cleans it, right?
Yeah, like the water cleans it, or like I already put the soap on me, so that when the water like goes down,
Yeah.
the soap kind of takes care of it. And I'm like, no, you nasty. You have some fucking like dirt. You have
No.
some like dead skin on your feet that need to be scrubbed
but
off.
we don't realize it, and like I was never, like for me, if it's a normal day where I didn't really walk around too much, then I mean I don't really think of it. But like when I get in the shower after work, dude, my work boots smell like ass. So then I'm like, you know what? I have to scrub my feet because if I don't scrub my feet, the smell's gonna stay there.
That's like a thing for me too. It's like even like if I had the day off and I
Yeah.
didn't do shit, I still have to. I shower twice a day all the
Bro?
time. I shower like in the morning to
Twice
like
a
wake
day, every day,
I shower like 2 to 3 times too.
a day.
a day.
What the?
You know what I mean? Why 3 times?
Okay, so it depends. It depends.
A random third time just to shower.
No. So I go to. So if I wake up in the morning,
Mhm.
I go to the gym. So usually after the gym, I'm sweaty as fuck.
Okay.
So I take like a quick bath
Mhm.
or a quick shower, but it's not like hard scrubbing. It's just to like get
Just to
like
get
the sweat off.
Yeah.
So then I prepare for practice, and then practice I do sweat. I do sweat a fucking lot. Then I take another shower after practice, and then depending how I feel, I might take a third shower. If I do something else, like if I were to after practice, I have to like go to work.
Wait,
or
but do
some
you
shit.
shower at the gym or you shower at your house?
I shower at my house. Last time I went into my gym, there was fucking a bunch of steroids, and I was like,
What the hell? I'll just try some of these, I guess.
No. Like some dude had just injected them. I'm like, oh well.
What the fuck?
Because the only reason I can tell is because the bottle like was empty and like you
Mhm.
could tell like it just been popped. I was like, oh.
See, see, for me, max is like 2.
2 showers a day.
Yeah, like one will be the rinse and then the finisher. But it's not like I don't do that every day,
I have to do that either way. Like
Bro?
on vacations, I have to do that. Like
Bro?
in the mornings, I wake up, or like and
It
then like.
depends how I feel in the morning.
Nah,
And
for,
then,
for me,
uh,
like if I didn't sweat, like if I was just doing nothing.
Well, it's because I
then
feel like
just-
I feel like I'm sweaty when after I wake up.
Oh yeah, like and then the second day, I usually like 2 days is my limit for showers, because like you always feel greasy like that second day, or my hair will be greasy and I'm just like, this is nasty. I need a shower.
That's how I feel like if I have long hair. 'Cause like right now
Yeah.
it's like okay,
Uh-huh.
but I like if
Oh, hats make your hair greasy, real greasy.
yeah.
And my hair is always greasy after work.
And then like if you feel like you have to like put your hair like behind
Yeah.
your ear, that's when I'm like I know that like I hate.
Yeah,
like,
but did you know that like people that have dreads, they can't like wash it every day?
Drake?
Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
can't because they
so-
can grow mold.
For real?
Ew.
From washing it? Oh, because it doesn't get to ventilate,
It
right?
doesn't.
And that's why I was like, is it weird that I only shower like twice or like not all like once every other day?
It
Well, I
just
mean,
depends
a
how
lot
you
of people
smell
do
and how
that.
dirty you are as an
Yeah, I mean,
individual.
if
Because
I
some
smell, of course I'm gonna jump in the shower.
Because there's some
I'm not gonna
fucking
go out.
people that like they don't give a fuck. Especially working at HEB, I can tell some people don't give a fuck.
I think I put deodorant after the shower.
It's alright. You can put it on right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on some cologne before we like go. Like I think I have to
See, do
spray
y'all
my.
wear cologne when y'all go out, like with
Yeah, I
friends?
wear cologne.
I have 2 different ones.
Bro, with friends.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
like
you
I
know-
have one in my truck because like that one I just like put on.
Yeah.
It's like shit, I forgot to put on like if so be it like I forgot to put in
Yeah.
deodorant. I have a spray in my truck, and like that too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, I need to bring up a story of, like when it rained like really bad on like Tuesday. Was it Tuesday?
Yeah.
It was
Go into it. Go.
Or like, and then like if I haven't, then I have another spray at my house
Mhm.
for cologne. Like if I ever go out with like friends.
So what happened Tuesday?
Fucking, do you remember how it rained for like really hard for like 2
Yeah.
hours? Dude, I had to go to Sam's for work on Tuesday, and it rained exactly the time that I was like. It said as soon as I left, that's when it started raining.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck!" It's like I have a jacket, it'll be fine. So I had to win on Tuesday, and I had to show up at work at 2:30 so I can like get like the list and get the money and then get the card and then go. Well, like the manager, she had forgotten to had gotten the fucking card and give me the money. So I was like, fuck.
Damn.
So I basically showed up at work for nothing. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just start working. And then like the manager finally answered back after we called her like 10 times. And then like she gave us them basically just ask her for permission. And we went and they gave me the money, they gave me the card, they gave me the bag of the list and everything. And I was like, fuck, I have to go put gas too. And like as soon as like I left the house the work, I got in the truck, and then that's when it started raining like pretty bad. I was like, oh, it's gonna be like this. And then like I went to the Valero by Sam's Club, and like that's when you notice that the rain started it's like raining sideways.
Yeah.
It's raining sideways.
That's when you know you fucked up. When it starts raining sideways.
And then like I just hear like somebody. I'm putting gas. I put gas, and then like I don't know. I just hear like somebody just go. And then I just turn around, and then like I just hear a dude go, "Oh fuck!" This dude just fought his foot on his ass, and I was trying not to laugh, and I just turned around the other side, but he just fell randomly. I just heard like a random splat.
Did he look at you or no?
No, he just started walking away. He just started walking away, and I was like, "Fuck!" It's still raining pretty bad, and it's like, his whole I have like a jacket, and I had put in a jacket that somebody gave me for Christmas. I never wore it except for like that day.
Yeah.
I had it in my truck for like 2 years, and I was like, "Fuck!" I guess this is the day. And like I was like, "Fuck!" I remember I had my handicap because my truck is like it has a handicap for when my grandpa was like getting sick. And it's gonna expire later this year, but it's still good. And I was like, "Fuck!" I had put it back in, like I just put it away. I was like, "Fuck!" I could have used it right now because I could just park like closer to Sam's.
Yeah.
And I parked like really far, not that far, but like it's a bit away. And like that's when like it started raining bad, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'll be fine." I just put on the jacket before I got outside, and I just like ran inside. I was like, "Okay, I got the shit, I got everything," and then I got out, and then I was like, "It's still fucking raining horrible." And I was like, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna try to hurry up. And I started I just did everything. I put everything in.
Don't tell me you fell.
No, I didn't fall.
Oh, okay.
Almost did, but I didn't fall. And then that's what happened. I just my shoes very slippery.
Oh.
And then I put everything and it started raining pretty bad. And I was like, fuck. I have a bunch of boxes of ketchup packets.
Yeah.
And they're cardboard. So I was like, fuck. I need to put it inside the truck.
Oh shit.
And my fucking truck, the inside of it got soaking wet.
Oh man.
And I was like, fuck. And then then I put everything else. I put the cans of cheese and the cans of jalapenos. So I'm like, oh, they're metal. They're gonna be fine. So I just put it there, and then the pickles. And then as soon as I put everything in there, I was like, fuck. Alright, I need to put everything away, and then just go back inside the truck.
And they needed this now.
No, but I just didn't want to go tomorrow because the next day I had the day off.
Oh, okay.
And that's the reason they called me in for 2:30. It's I would go there. I'm the one that goes to Sam's every week.
Oh, for you're the Sam's. You're the Sam's operator.
Yeah, because I have a truck.
Do they pay you a extra for that? Or no?
Well, I mean, they give me probably $5 for gas. And it's
Bitch, that requires more.
no, but from where I work to Sam's, that's not even
it's down the street. But I mean, you're basically keeping that place running right now.
No, not really.
I'm
just getting
all the condiments they need.
Yeah, but they give me the money for it.
Yeah, no, but they're not paying you extra. Just $5.
Yeah, I mean, and then
you gotta go through every aisle. You gotta pick up everything.
Oh wait, do they still pay your hourly wage, or is it just kind of?
Is it? Yeah. Are you on the
Hourly
clock
wage.
while you're doing this? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Then
okay.
never
I
mind.
thought you were just
No, yeah, I do that, and then
Oh, damn.
But going back, this
So you take your time.
but yeah.
Before any hourly job, take your time.
Before it used to be 2, but now the past 2 weeks have been 2:30.
Yeah.
And I just take my time. I just if it wasn't raining, I would just be on my phone for maybe 10 minutes.
Hey, just let me know one day you're there. We'll go do some dumb shit. The whole squad will just show up and do dumb shit while you're there.
We'll go shopping.
Nah, I can't take that long.
No?
And then like, but by the time I put everything in there, basically I was like, fuck, everything's soaking wet. But like the time I felt it, like the jacket had gotten so wet that my undershirt had gotten wet.
Oh.
I was like, fuck, I feel cold, and like
Hard.
my socks were wet, my shoes were wet, and like I have gotten so wet that my underwear was wet too. I was like, fuck.
Wait, so the day it was raining, you still threw stuff in the back of your truck, or just you did? What'd you throw back there? Just the cans and
just the cans that can't get like wet through.
Yeah.
And then like we had what's it called? I had dropped off all the shit, and I was like soaking wet, and like I was like, fuck, I really want to go home and change.
Make sure you vent your truck, cause it's gonna smell if it doesn't.
That's what I did too.
Yeah.
I had to clean it. I cleaned it already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the day after, I just because I was gonna hang out with Rianne, but what's it called? I just bought the shit to like make it smell good.
Yeah,
smell nice. And then the next day I had to scrub it. So I scrubbed
good. Really good.
I scrubbed it on Thursday, and then like now it smells alright. And then what's it called? But yeah, like I was just wet. Like I had extra clothes too, but like I had like shorts that were like really like loose. I was like, I can't wear these shorts because like if I put my phone in there, my wallet, I'm just gonna fall, and then everybody's gonna see like my Bucky's underwear, my Bucky's boxers. I was like, fuck, I just need to go home. Like even my socks are wet, so I don't even have like.
Why is it so embarrassing to show your boxers sometimes?
No, but I mean, just like what if I'm just like giving somebody like, here you go, sir, here's a drink, and then out of nowhere, just like my fucking shorts fall down. You can't do that at work, Omar.
You can't have that at work, and then someone's gonna sue your ass. They're gonna be like, he was showing his ass. We saw his Bucky's underwear. All this bullshit. It gets into some drama, you know people nowadays.
Yeah, no, because I remember one time I forgot to like, because I was just in my shirt and my boxer, and I'm like, and I was like, oh, I have to wash laundry, so I just took off my shorts and I was like, threw them in the laundry thing. And then I just walked out and my neighbors were like outside and they just saw me straight out in my boxers. They're like,
I mean, at your house, it's your house.
My property, fool.
I was like,
I fell the other day. I fell the other day.
How?
We're just gonna leave it at that.
All right, so I was working at work, right? I was installing all these like lights, the little, just the ones that go on the. They wanted to change out lights from like these cheap ones to some that look nicer. And then they told me to put on the ones that are out on the exterior lights. They're just like 2 jelly jars that you put on there, and I forgot one of the jars in the inside of the house. But the houses, like mobile homes, they don't have them on the ground, so they're like at least 3 foot up. And then I had a ladder on the outside so I can get up and out. But I had it standing up because the light's on a little bit like maybe a foot over from the door. And so I jumped from the ladder to inside. And I was like, oh, that wasn't that bad. So then on the way back out, I jumped from the inside to the ladder. And when I did that, like, I didn't remember that specific ladder. Like, I could have grabbed that one or the other ladder, but that specific ladder was missing one of the little supports. So as soon as, like, my left foot hit the ladder, that shit, like, slipped. It went yeet, and it, like, slipped. And I was falling, and I was like, oh. It was maybe, like, 6 feet, like, no, like 5. Like, my feet were at, like, 4 feet high. And then the rest of my body just like, and as I was falling, I was like, oh fuck. And like I don't know, somehow like I didn't get hurt. I landed perfectly like on my back. I just landed on my back. It's like I landed on water, like when you just what do they call it? Or you just like land flat like a board.
You flopped.
Nah, I don't know.
No, like I basically flopped, but on my back, like
Belly
just fell on my back, like just and I felt like my arms and my legs were just stiff, like I just like instantly stiffed them up, and then I just hit the floor and it didn't hurt.
Did anybody see you?
I got up, right? Or I didn't get up. I laid there. I was like, what the fuck? I just fell off the ladder, and then like I just looked like this. I was like, I was laying down and I was like looking around trying to see if anyone saw me, and I got it back up, and I was like, shit, I didn't even get to finish putting the light. And then I grabbed the ladder and I tried standing it back up, and one of the legs was all bent, like it was bent all up. So I tried like bending it back down, and then I got back on it and it was all leaning. And the worst part, like that was the first house I still had to do like another 20 lights to install, and that was the only ladder I took. So I had to keep bringing in the leg to like keep it underneath me. It was bad. But it was funny, like I just fell and the ladder just got broken. It was the funniest thing ever.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I fell.
What if he got knocked out for like an hour and he didn't
Dude,
realize it?
That's the funny thing, because I didn't get hurt at all. Like, nothing hurts. I'm fine, you know. No, I wake up tomorrow dead, right? I wake up tomorrow dead. I can't wake up tomorrow.
How you gonna wake up dead?
Hey, stop throwing those around. They're gonna pop and it's just gonna make a mess.
Okay, sorry.
How far are we along right now?
Oh yeah,
We are at an hour 50.
an hour 50, 10 more minutes. Should we just wrap it up?
Nah, let's just wrap it
Start
up.
wrapping it up. All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty hungry right now.
let's just go like I guess like a little summary of what we did basically.
So
What do we start on? What do we start?
I don't know.
I think the earliest I remember like is.
I mean, I
about-
think we could talk about customers again, and then
Oh yeah.
We talked a little bit about Andy Ruiz.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Brian. How you want to go to college? Dude, you need to go to college.
Yeah.
If that's what you feel like you want to do, and do you feel like you're gonna be happy going there, I say you do it.
Yeah.
Follow your dreams. You know, we're a little bit motivational, and then we gave really good vacation advice. I feel like we
Oh,
gave
yeah.
good vacation.
main was vacation. Yeah.
Some vacation advice.
And then we described how our trips, how they were. It was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good trips too.
Mhm.
All of us had good trips.
Yeah. Well, we can go more into detail